It is once again time to prepare your mind for another edition of Weekly Weird.
That fucking movie, Jim. It is that movie we're talking about, okay?
It's not. I'm going to have to
is
rewatch
that
it so I can
movie.
counter you more
Oh
effectively.
my
But
God.
you
should have
can't.
been there. You should have watched it with us.
If
You
I'd
should
been,
have
I'd
watched
been
it
there
with us.
if I'd been free whatever day you watched it, I would have.
Oh, it's our fault you weren't free. It's our fault.
No, it's not it's my fault. I should have been free. I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
I'm happy any day you want that I'm free. I'll watch it with you and
right.
point out every reason it's terrible.
Oh my God. All right. Never mind. We can't. And guys, welcome back to Weekly
Now we gotta
Weird.
host a whole fucking show.
I know.
with
We
you
gotta
after
host
this.
a show with you. Guys, let's not tell the audience, but let's let them guess which movie we're talking about. Which movie we watched that the majority of the DOTV audience thought, hey, this is a pretty good movie, and they enjoyed it. But Jim just came out seconds before the show starts to be like, that movie sucks. Like, what? Anyway, never.
What?
It's a really bad movie.
Oh,
Think about really bad movies that you felt pressured to say were good because everyone else around you was like, oh,
No
what
one
what a
felt
smart,
pressured.
good movie.
Oh God, dude.
Oh man. Oh, it hurts me.
Anthony, I haven't seen Bodies, but maybe I'd go to bat for it.
How dare you, Anthony?
You know
How
what?
dare
Jim
you.
Jim would be the guy who goes to bat for fucking bodies.
I like the title.
That's
as far as I've got.
Oh God. Oh no. All right. Welcome to the Weekly Weird. Weirdos, Weirdettes, and Weird X's. My name is Dio. Welcome back.
I only have weird exes.
That's true. And sitting right next to me is the man, the myth, the legend, the purveyor of películas, that means movies.
No, I got it.
The maestro of moving pictures. I mean, the old man strong, Mr. Patrick. How are you, Patrick?
I'm doing good. Hello, everybody. Yes, thank you. I was doing good, and then the 60 seconds that happened right before we started up the show.
He likes to drop those bombs on us, and who likes to drop those bombs? The man Jim Hickok's over on the end there.
The bomb dropper.
the bomb droppist. Good God.
You can't tell, but I'm actually sitting on a toilet during the whole show.
Just dropping bombs.
Just dropping bombs.
Gross. Edgy, Hazard, Nightwing. Good to see all you guys in the chat. Thank you for being here. Say hello if you're hanging out in DOTV land. Weekly Weirdos. Say hi in the chat. The bomb dropper, exactly. Guys, we have an interesting week this week because we got a lot of announcements. We got big things happening with Weekly Weird. Basically, we're trying to get our shit together. Let's be honest. Like, that's what we're doing. We're trying
October was rough.
October was a rough time. Menendez brothers threw some shit into craziness.
Lots of shit metaphors today.
Listen, I'm Mr. Leahy, all right? The shit hawks, the shit winds are blowing.
The shit hawks are coming.
The shit hawks are
coming,
circling.
Randers,
Bo Banders. Listen. No, we're trying to get our stuff together, and so we are planning a big month here for Weekly Weird. And that starts today, tonight.
What?
Because what we are announcing tonight is the Cryptid Clash.
Shit.
First ever inaugural Weekly Weird Cryptid Clash. What is the Cryptid Clash, you might ask? Well, we are going to be building cryptids into a Dungeons & Dragons like rule system and getting 2 other streamers to jump in and play those monsters with us. And we've got our first confirmation tonight on a special guest tonight. Julian Mr. Humdinger will be joining us for Cryptid Clash this month. He said he's going to do it. I mean, he's soft locked. I'll be honest. He'll soft lock. We still got to make sure he can make the dates. But he's soft locked. He's definitely down.
But we're announcing it anyway.
I don't give a shit. We'll pressure him. He's streaming right now. Enjoy.
Everyone, go get on his stream and remind him he's supposed to be here in what, 3 weeks?
3 weeks.
When's he supposed to
The
be?
22nd.
3 weeks.
Remind him that on the 22nd he's going to be right here in this arena.
I don't know if I explained this well enough. We're gonna take, this stream tonight. After we get through This Week in Weird, we're gonna go through and build cryptids. We're gonna build them stats. We're gonna build them special abilities. We're gonna give them a little bit of character. Okay, do a little character creation tonight with your help, with your input, chat. You help us decide, their strengths, their weaknesses, what their abilities, and once we've built a pool of cryptids, we will be going to our streamer friends and saying, "Hey, which cryptid do you want to be in the Cryptid Clash?" Then come November 22nd, the battle will begin. Two streamers playing 2 cryptids. No, wait. Yes. 2 but I don't know if I said that right. There's 2 streamers. There's 2 cryptids. There's going to be 3 total battles because we're going to have a gauntlet of Sasquatchian dojo. This is a dojo of Sasquatches, right? We got...
Yes.
I don't know. Help me out. Just interrupt me and explain it better, guys. Come on now.
I feel like that's enough. Enough.
You said it best when we were conceptualizing it. Whoever said that it's like the Iron Chef of cryptid battles.
It is.
They're going to face each other, and then whoever wins is going to face either me or Jim as a Bigfootian cryptid. Either, what was it, Skunk Ape or the Yeti? And then
the big man, the biggest footist himself, Bigfoot, is your Grandmaster Iron Chef. So the way it'll work, 2 streamers battle each other, rolling dice, describing their attacks in our arena. Whoever wins moves on to face Bigfoot. Whoever loses faces a lesser Sasquatch. But also a deadly Sasquatch for the time.
You don't want to face any Sasquatch.
Truly, you do not. No.
Not in combat.
Look at this mean mug up there.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we're tough as hell.
We're hoping this will be the first of many cryptid clashes that we have here on stream. And we encourage you guys out there, other streamers in the chat, and folks at home to get in on the action. There will be betting. There will be influencing. There will be a bikini contest to be determined. And it should be a good time. November 22nd, mark your calendars. We're excited. Get excited.
But also show up on the intervening weeks also. Don't just show up on the 22nd. Because we'll still be here.
Right. Because what else do we have going on this week, Patrick?
Oh, fuck. I don't know. What the hell else are we doing?
The normal stuff.
The other things.
We're going to do a tier list again because that was really popular. We like people like
not
that.
this week, though. Next week.
Not this week. No, that's next week. Yeah. We're doing a tier list. Should I say what the tier list is about?
Yes, I think so. Why not?
It's which type of aliens would we not want running our government?
That's right.
So we're going to have a list of those.
All of them.
All of them, of course.
I don't know if that's true.
Problem solved.
I mean, listen, if the Predator made it to the White House, well, actually, it wouldn't be the first Predator in the White House. Biting commentary. I don't know if anybody else heard that, but me. Anyway,
I did.
Okay, good.
We heard it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they heard it.
That's what matters.
But yes, that's right. The current
and
ones.
then we're doing another Video Madness, I think. What is that one? 4? Video Madness 4?
Yeah, 4.
Boy, we're shitting those out.
Yeah.
We're shitting those out. Way to sell it, buddy. Way to sell it.
But I'm actually really excited for this next Video Madness because in addition to the videos that we're going to be accruing, we have actual Dio scored member submitted videos.
Keep
so
doing
that's
that.
Gonna
also,
be cool. Yeah, I love that.
One
From Anthony. The other one was from I think JC. So we're gonna see those. That's pretty cool. And we encourage you guys, drop in videos in the Weekly Weird section of the Dio Scored, and we will for sure throw them up on Video Madness.
We will throw up on Video Madness.
That's been my goal.
If you guys submit something, throw up.
If you get the right video, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No, guys, and listen, if for those of you video submittists out there, submittors out there, we're not just looking for alien videos or ghost videos or anything. Any weird media, any strange anything committed to the moving picture, animation, short films, newscasts, documentary, whatever it is.
Yep.
TikToks, YouTube shorts,
There's
whatever.
so much weird shit on
There's
TikTok.
So many weird things out there. Please, help us find some stuff. We're going to keep looking. We've got our fingers in the weird pies of the world. But if you find something, if you're in a strange nook of the internet, throw it up in the DEO Scored and get it to us. And we'll watch it on air, and we'll make Patrick try to find the fishing line.
I will find it every damn time too.
He does. Well, guys,
yes.
How was your week? Do anything weird? How was your week, guys?
It was. What I did was watch 2 really bad Halloween movies in a row. That's what I did this week. My God.
Yeah, that was brutal yesterday.
It was pretty brutal stuff.
Let's just say the H2O Resurrection sequel duology. Not the pinnacle of Halloween movies. Not all, even a little bit.
No. I can see why they quit making them after that for a while.
I am shocked Busta Rhymes didn't become a star from that picture.
Yeah, he should be in more movies. More just yelling.
Yeah, that's Anthony. I slept too. I slept in. I had to recover. I think we all had to recover.
You're all champions for doing that.
Yeah. Truly, it was the end of a marathon of monster movies and monstrous movies in some cases. And shout out to everybody who joined us in the Dio Scored and watched movies with us and submitted their thoughts on the movies and put up with Lady in White with us. That was all amazing.
Which never once got nominated for the worst movie.
I mean,
I could give you the results of that for everyone if you want to on Weekly Weird.
We could do it right now. Yeah, go for it.
The best. All right, so the best horror movie, according to you guys who filled out the survey, was Bone Tomahawk.
Bone Tomahawk
with The Witch coming in second.
Okay. Respectable.
Yeah. And the worst one, 13 Ghosts.
Really?
The sweatiest movie you've ever seen.
I'm
13 Ghosts got it with Bodies coming in second. Very close by one vote. It came in second.
I wonder whose vote did not put it in the last.
Yeah.
13 Ghosts, though. I don't think that was even. That was definitely not my vote. So that's
it wasn't the lowest rated out of all the ones in there too. Like
interesting.
Bodies did much worse when we all rated it.
Yeah, I also voted as above, so below. Patrick, are you still
Everyone
there?
hated that.
Oh, there you are.
That one Ghost.
Oh, Patrick?
Oh no,
Patrick?
Oh yeah,
he's
I don't
so
know.
scared of
It's
these
bad.
movies.
Oh, is he bad? Oh, he was back for a second.
He was back for a second.
Patrick?
He is stuck in the digital void.
Uh-oh.
And that's where Michael Myers lives.
Right?
It's... Yep, this is going to be bad. What is happening?
Oh my god. Okay, I think you're back. He's back. Maybe?
He's back.
He's back?
I can't tell if
One can only hope, dude.
Okay. Well, listen, we're going to hope Patrick stays with us here for a little bit. You know how it is. You know how the internet be. And let's talk about this week in weird, my friends.
Weird.
Weird. We'll come back to the Cryptid class shortly. But, Jim, take it away.
Oh, hi. Locked pub door. Opens, slams closed. Why? You guessed it. Ghosts.
Ghosts?
Ghost hunter Darren Shaw of the Newcastle Underlime paranormal team has recorded a locked door flying open and then slamming closed again during a ghost hunt at the Duke William pub. There's a video in the article. If it loads, I couldn't get it to load, but I thought maybe it was my 9 ad blockers. But the fact that it's not loading on yours scares me a little.
Maybe.
Let's all imagine a door flying open then slamming closed.
Yeah, because we've never seen a door slam.
Spooky. If you scroll down, you can look at their summoning setup, which has like a Ouija board and some candles.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, that's them. He's the fella on the left.
Oh, all right. This guy here. Got it. Got it. That's the crack team. And then,
yep.
Oh,
no, there's their sweet setup. I guess it's not a Ouija board. It's some kind of summoning circle. Colorful. It's a really colorful setup that they've got.
That is very psychedelic. You know, they're channeling all of that. That's every one of them look cray. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Yeah. Oh my god. Welcome in, Twisted Killer and crew, with a raid of 8. Welcome.
Dio.
What?
The loudest.
Is that so loud for you every time?
Most sudden Slayer I've ever.
You guys don't understand.
Holy shit.
Every week you get just a oh my god, 7 months. Twisted.
Wow.
Thank you so much for the 7 months. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Dio. Welcome to Dio TV. We're doing our weekly weird show where we talk about weird stuff. Please kick up your feet and stay a while. Wait, so they couldn't hear the fucking raid noise.
Amazing. It was so loud you should have heard it through my headphones.
That was insane.
I did.
Hold on. We can solve that. We can solve that, right? Like,
can we? Can we solve that?
I mean, I might be able to solve that.
It's gonna change some settings, and you're not gonna be able to hear Patrick and me anymore, but you'll hear all the alerts.
Well, it was so effing loud, we did hear it through the headphones. Wow. Anyway, moving on. Are we good with this story? Did we figure this one out? Oh wait, why can't I hear you guys now? Oh no. Are you guys doing a bit? No, you sick fucks. You sick fucks. How dare you? You know what? Muted.
Don't mute us.
You're muted. Yeah, man. This is nice, guys. This is nice. Amazing. You just sit with your thoughts and just the voices in your head stop for a little bit, for a little while.
You're such a fucking nerd. Oh, hey.
Biologist.
Oh
Tio.
Shit. Oh,
a biologist.
We're moving on. Okay. All right, we're moving on. You're right.
Claims that Bigfoots are actually always black bears.
Holy shit.
Good God.
What is going on today?
People are playing the sound alerts, baby. Welcome to my world.
I hate being you, Dio. This sucks.
I need 15 malorts, please.
That's right. Bigfoot sightings.
The great debate rages on forever. Some say Bigfoots are out there, baby. Some are blind to the truth. Regardless of which side of the debate you fall on, you have to admit that people see Bigfoots all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Scott Travers, author of this article, evolutionary biologist at Rutgers University, thinks that the people who see Bigfoots are actually all seeing black bears.
What?
Are black bears roaming forests throughout most of the U.S.? Sure. Do they sometimes walk on their hind legs? This photograph would have you believe so. Sure.
Mhm.
Do they look like Bigfoots? Not really. Where the milkers at?
Exactly.
Can bears phase
Exactly.
through dimensions?
Exactly. Thank you.
No.
Exactly.
Can a black bear run 100 miles per hour?
No.
They run 30 miles an hour, which is also terrifying.
Yeah,
It
that is a
is.
lot. That is actually a lot of miles per hour. That's like at least 25.
More than a
I can
creature that
run.
large
Yeah.
should go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mika, that comment shows that you know nothing about Bigfoots.
True. Truly.
Here's the real test, though. We know what a Bigfoot sounds like. Yes, Dio, please indulge us. You definitely clipped out partway through that.
You
but it
clipped
was,
out
it
through a
was-
majority
sorry.
of that for us.
All right, we'll
It
try
was
it
still
one more time. Let me
glorious.
give you another one.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
give you another one.
Dio, could you,
A lot more again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
There you go. Yeah. You got more of that? There you go. There you go.
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Ooh, Bigfoot noises.
I think I did a
I
pretty
dropped-
good job.
That was really
Yeah.
good. Yeah. I dropped a link of what black bears sound like if you want to compare. It is at the end of the
Oh.
it's the second to last one.
Oh,
Second to
okay.
last.
Hold on. Second to last one.
What?
Not even close to a Bigfoot voice.
Not even close to
Not
Bigfoot
even
noises.
close to a Bigfoot.
Why don't you
That-
try listening sometime, Scott Travers?
Yeah, Scott
Dude,
Travers.
that noise bothered me so much. It sounded like Jack Nicholson when he died in the end of Batman, and that little.
It is a really distressing noise
Yeah.
for a bear to make.
Yeah.
My God.
It's
Yeah,
not.
no.
It's not what I want to hear from a bear.
No, that's not what I want to hear
Anyway.
from anything. It's not like
Not
the,
the same as a Bigfoot.
It's
Nothing
not like
should
the
ever make that
gentle,
noise.
Yeah, the gentle call of the Bigfoot. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
This was well done. You harmonized.
Well, speaking of Bigfoots, Jim. All right.
Yes.
You mentioned that they could run really fast. Did you
Fact.
also know? Oh, whoops. Hold on. Trying again. Did you also know
I didn't.
that they could jump super high?
What?
Missouri man, a man from Pike County, Missouri, known as William, claims to have had an encounter with a leaping Bigfoot. Quote, I'm driving along the creek and there's a bend in this creek. The creek is about 8-foot drop from where I'm at. Hold on. There's another Bigfoot.
I hear it.
8-foot drop from where I'm at. As I get to the bend in the creek, I look over and there it is, William explained. It's squatting on 2 legs, squatting down like a man would squat down, covered in hair. It was in the creek. It turns its head,
Taking a dump.
makes eye contact for what seems like an eternity, he added. Then it turns its head, looks straight forward.
Dogs do that too when they're pooping.
They just look right at
Oh.
you.
Unblinking poop. Yeah.
There's Bigfoot looking at you.
Yeah.
From squatting, it jumps 8 foot up to the same level ground, and it takes off on 2 legs.
At 100 miles per hour.
Exactly. We know Bigfoots are insanely fast, but now it seems like they could do all sorts of track and field
They got hops,
by
baby.
themselves, baby. That's right. Biffro is looking in.
Bigfoot basketball team. Let's start one right now.
All right, done. Let's go.
I'm for it.
What do you call the Bigfoot basketball team?
The Bigfoots?
Too easy, right?
Yeah.
San
too
Diego
easy.
Sasquatches.
San Diego
The-
Sasquatches. Okay. I like it.
The fighting whiteys.
Whoa. All right, moving on. Fucking whitey. Damn it.
I was trying to think of something racial, but I didn't actually want to say anything, too
Yeah.
edgy.
On to less truthful news.
What does that mean?
Pointy, you know exactly what it means. Pointy actor with metal sounding name saw a ghost on the set of E.T. Stranger Things star and soon-to-be metal band frontman Finn Wolfhard recalls that on the set of It, he and his co-stars encountered what almost certainly probably a ghost. And not at all an electric grip that they didn't bother to learn the name of. As Wolfie explains,
My name's Mike.
he and the cast members had made their way up to the second floor of a location they were shooting in, where they encountered a man in black. Finn and his Finsters just assumed that the man was part of the crew, but then later were totally told that there was no one there. Spooky.
That's a ghost? What else would it mean to you?
There's no way this was a totally made up story by a less than imaginative actor in order to tie in with his paid partnership with Ring Cameras. You know that partnership where Ring is looking for ghost videos? He's tied to it. He's doing cross promotions with it. So there's no way he could barely come up with a plausible ghost story to tell in this puff piece by People magazine. No way possible.
Damn.
Spooky.
Spooky, exactly. And speaking of ghosts, of questionable
as we so often are.
Oh, it literally every week, Jim. Every week.
Not a week goes by. Don't talk about ghosts.
Take a look at this picture, guys. I've enhanced it for you. Spot the ghost.
It's a street.
Do you see the ghost?
I see a dude hanging out the doorway.
Where's the dude hanging out the door? Oh,
here. Yeah, like the first or second doorway.
That's not the ghost.
That's just a fella.
That's just a guy. Do you see the ghost? Anybody?
Nope.
Upper right window? No, not the ghost. That's not the one. Though it does look pretty spooky.
Why would you have us look there then?
That's not it.
Oh, my lighting.
Now it's Patrick After Dark.
Oh no, Patrick's the ghost.
Patrick's the
I'll be
dark.
right back, folks.
Hey, we'll be right back. Here, I'll help Patrick out.
Edgy sees it.
You got it? Who sees it?
I gotta get behind my monitor.
Right above me. Right there. You see right above me?
Oh.
It's Abe Lincoln.
Oh.
Look
It
at
is
Abe Lincoln. Yep.
Abe Lincoln, the size of a tree.
That's right. Old tree man Lincoln. Take a look at this one. You see him? Look left. There's definitely an Abe Lincoln up there towering in the trees. Why he's in the trees in Dorset, England? Who knows?
In what? Do we know what year this photograph is from?
1894.
Is it actually just Abe Lincoln?
No. 1894. He's back.
Okay, all right.
I'm here.
Abe Lincoln?
Why the spirit of our 16th president decided to spend its afterlife in England is still a mystery. But it begs the question.
He's globetrotting, baby.
Well, that's what I mean. If you, when you pass on, when you become a ghost, where do you want to spend your afterlife? Where on earth do you want to hang out? If you don't have to hang out in a house or haunt a domicile or person, where are you going?
Why not sit in a tree in Dorset, England?
Apparently, that's what Abe Lincoln decided to do up there.
Good for him.
You know, yeah. Maybe he went to take in the theater.
He did love it. He had unfinished. His unfinished business is the end of the play.
That's right.
Wow.
I will walk this earth until. I see the third act. I don't know what he sounded like.
I'm gonna chill. With
Oh,
the
I do,
homies and
because
scare
of that
'em.
movie with what's his name, character
Daniel
actor.
Day-Lewis.
He
Yeah.
sounded like this. Is that
That's-
right?
He,
was
but
high
he
pitched.
did have
weird.
a really high voice pitch.
Yeah.
They have a
I'm
recording of Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln.
I think they have it.
Spot on.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think
Thank
you,
you, Patrick.
nailed it.
That
Yeah.
is-
Yep,
Thank you.
Yep.
4 years ago.
Dude, Dio's.
He's so
It
mad.
makes me happier than it makes Dio less happy.
That's mostly
Yeah.
what makes the show good. I think is when Dio's mad.
I hate
We know we've done our jobs right. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate you guys. And now, a dramatic reading from the Sheboygan
Sheboygan.
Scary Story Contest entitled
Fantastic.
I Don't Believe in Monsters Until by
Oh.
Emily Johnson, Wilson Elementary School, grade 4. It was a scary night on 17th Street. Oh my god, I fucking hate you so much.
What? I'm just eating a little leftover
Ah,
Halloween candy.
I'm gonna mute him again. It was a scary night. You are disrespecting Emily's work, Jim, okay?
I'm sorry, Emily. I'm sorry.
All right. It was a scary night on 17th Street. Leilani and I went trick-or-treating and got so much candy. We finally got to the last house. But before we could get the candy, a creature showed up. I screamed, and Leilani asked, "Is it made out of candy?"
A great
Yes!
question.
Right? Yes! Maybe throwing candy at it will make it go away. Let's do it. That didn't work.
Weird.
Because it kept moving towards us. I had some caramel candy in my bag. It's really chewy, and it smells sweet. So it should work on getting the candy monster to stick to the floor. We threw caramel candy at it, but the monster started to glow. We quickly ran inside the last person's house. She let us in. She gave us pieces of broccoli. She said to throw this at the candy creature because it is not sweet. What a great
Oh.
idea!
They were going at it all backwards.
So we threw the broccoli chunks at the monster. It worked! Yay! It turned out it was a kid who ate too much candy. He became a candy monster. Next time, I will make sure no one eats too much candy at Halloween. Jim.
Wow. It's a cautionary tale.
I love eating too much candy.
Yep. That was Emily Johnson.
Emily.
Grade 4, Wilson Elementary. I didn't believe in
Was it-
monsters until.
Is that she's trying to like tell us that we should eat more vegetables? Is that what she's saying?
It is a story with a message. Yeah, I think it's a moral tale about the dangers of overeating.
When you eat too much candy, the candy creature comes for you.
Mm-hmm.
You can't throw
No.
candy at it.
You become the candy creature.
You gotta gobble some Brox.
You gotta eat that Brox.
Some Brock's candy, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, some Brox. What did they make? Like peppermint wheels?
Mhm.
Yeah, fucking candy corn.
Gotta eat the worst candy. Oh, I'll stand for candy corn. Not all year, you know.
No.
No.
October.
Time and
Yeah.
a place.
1 bag. Brock's.
One bag of Brox.
Guys, libraries are the best. Right?
Fact.
They are.
And now they've
Do you all
gotten-
have library cards?
I do.
I do.
I was
I'm
more talking
connected
to
to
chat.
Hoopla
but
as well.
I'm glad you
Oh,
guys
That's
do.
right. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I don't
fine.
know
Don't care
Hoopla.
about my life.
No, tell me. Tell what's Hoopla?
It's where you can check things out digitally, including movies and audiobooks and digital versions of books.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, just using your library card.
Canopy also. Canopy with a K. You can get
Canopy,
movies.
yeah, Libby.
Mhm,
There's a few things out
Libby,
there.
I don't know Libby. I gotta write these down.
Listen.
Yeah.
Well, you know what you can get at the Cochrane Public Library. Edgy, let me say it one more time for you. Cochrane Public Library. She wanted me to say the name of the library.
Is that funny? Is that funny to you, Edgy? What's funny about it?
Yeah.
Please explain, Edgy, in the
Call
chat.
in. Call in and tell
call
us
in.
what's funny about it.
Oh, wait, no, we don't have the number up yet. No calling yet.
Oh, shit, don't call.
Excuse me. Oh, my God. I got attacked by my sinuses. The Cochrane Library in Alberta, Canada, has added another, their 2 and 3 set of ghost hunting equipment you can check out. Okay?
Whoa.
So now if you're
Because of demand? Because of public demand, they had to
because
add
of
more?
public demand, exactly. Because now
Love
you can
that.
begin your ghost hunting journey without spending all the money on low-res cameras, radio scanning spirit boxes, and dubiously accurate EMF readers. You could just check them out
Yes.
at your local library. Look at all that stuff.
Love
Yeah,
that.
That's legitimately cool, yeah.
Yeah. I want to borrow a box of electric garbage.
That's right. That's really what it is. Listen, it does, however, speak ill of the illiteracy in Canadian culture, apparently, because people are checking out cameras instead of books. What the hell, Canada?
I bet they're also checking out books. It's just different people, you know?
That's true. That is true. Listen, some people, they're not readers, they're doers, okay? And this is
Yeah.
obviously for the doers.
They're
out
for
there.
the people of action.
I think you guys are going to like this one. This is a good one.
I'm determined not to now.
Okay, well, I will see if you can survive this. A pizzeria ran out of oil, and then things got crazy. The owners of, and this is a great name for a pizzeria, Famous Yeti's Pizzeria in Stoughton, Wisconsin, are apologizing
Nice.
after over 60 of their pizzas gave their customers a little extra cheese. After running out of olive oil on October 22nd, a worker at the pizzeria ran into a communal kitchen shared by this and many other businesses and grabbed another bottle of oil. What that worker did not know was that the oil in question was infused with Delta 9 cannabis. And for the next 2 days, the food that came out of Famous Yeti's gave people more munchies. All told, 60 pizzas and a slew of sandwiches and garlic bread went out to customers. 25 customers were hospitalized after experiencing anxiety and paranoia, mostly because they didn't suspect weed to be in their pizza, since it is banned in Wisconsin. Ever since the incident, Famous Yeti's has been the butt of jokes. But the owners are mortified and insist it was an accident. You know, for my people out in Wisconsin, go order Famous Yeti's. You will not get high. But I say to the owners...
But you will get a delicious pizza pie.
That's true. That's true. But I here's what I say to the owners. Sometimes you stumble into a surefire business, okay? And you should move Famous Yeti's over the border to southern Illinois and get those cannabis-laden pizzas out to the masses. Patrick, I'm sure you would order one, right?
baby.
I would totally order a cannabis-laden pizza, especially from a place that had Yeti in it.
There you go.
Right?
It's a $1 million business idea.
Everything I want. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, there were no reports that the pizza tasted bad. So, go for it. That's exactly Hazard. Smart business decision.
Mm-hmm.
Jim, you like that one?
Yeah, I liked it. I tried really hard not to.
Yeah, you liked it. Yeah.
I saw you were struggling.
Yeah. I did my best.
I thought you had it in the bag, man.
I thought I did. For the first
you had
half,
that
I was
mean
like-
mug locked in.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now
It was the weed what did it.
now go ahead and get that mean mug back on, my friend, because we're talking about totally not a CIA plant. Dr. Sean Kirkpatrick, CIA
Dr.
scientist.
Sean.
That's right. His CIA scientist opens up about alien tech retrieval program. Dr. Sean Kirkpatrick, who you guys might know, is the former head of CIA's All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, or ARROW, decided a podcast was the best place to reveal that the U.S. has a protocol to recover so-called alien tech. Dr. Kirkpatrick, this was the guy who was telling us, no aliens, never aliens, never aliens. We all our truth seekers know that he is a CIA plant. He dismisses the UFO phenomenon, and he claims that the government hasn't actually recovered any extraterrestrial tech, but when they do, they'll know what to do. The program is also used for recovery of the less interesting foreign technology from downed spycraft, including that fun little Chinese balloon that flew over
What's
the
the
US.
more interesting foreign technology if spycraft isn't?
More interesting technology is alien technology, Jim.
Oh, I thought you were saying like they also get the less interesting of the foreign technology.
No.
I understand.
Yeah. Anything that crashes on U.S. soil, apparently, if it's not an identified plane, then now the CIA have a protocol for it. So, there you go. And while Dr. Deny Kirkpatrick claims they do not have alien tech, Dr. James Lekatsky, a former
our hero,
that's right, a former Defense Intelligence Agency, DIA analysis and missile expert who certainly managed the UFO program from 2008 to 2012, claims we do have alien tech. So who are you going to believe? Okay? Who are you going to believe? I'm leaving it up to you.
Dr. Cheers Questions.
Yes.
You nailed it. Anyway,
Dr. James.
Dr. Jimmy.
Well, speaking of UFOs, Patrick?
As we so often are.
Yep. Well, boys, Luis Elizondo is back again.
Elizondo.
Woo! Yep, with a photograph of a mothership.
Oh my
Hell yeah.
God.
That is a mothership.
Look at that.
I mean, look how big it is.
It's definitely got
It's
crazy.
not a baby ship, that's for sure.
It's looks like it's amidst beaming up an entire city.
Are we sure it's not a Papa ship?
It
Yeah,
could
how do
be.
you
I mean,
gender-
it's pretty big.
It's very big.
Like if a UFO could have a beer gut, there it is.
I can see the
So-
beer gut. It's like right
Yeah.
in this, in the little pointy bit on the ground down there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's where it retains the alcohol.
Not into it.
True. Sometimes
Well-
a little bit of extra chub. Anyway.
Is it a fellowship? Nice.
Wow.
Nice. Very well done. So he's back again, and he is on fire, folks. That was loud.
All right.
That was so loud.
How was that?
No, up. More.
More, louder.
Okay.
Distortion, please. There we go. Well, since releasing his book, Imminent, Inside the Pentagon's Hunt for UFOs, Luis Elizondo has shown up several times in Weekly Weirds This Week in Weird.
Sure.
But this time, during a gathering at the the City Winery, he showed a picture of this image, which he described as a UAP that was looking like a mothership from the Close Encounters of the Third Kind. The image was apparently taken in Romania. But skeptics were quick to dismiss the image as a reflection. Yeah,
Oh, those butt
exactly those
skeptics.
types. I know.
Get over it. Butts
Yeah.
are here to stay.
Right.
They exist.
Exactly.
We can all see them with our eyes.
Yeah,
just like
they're
we
here.
can see the mothership.
We use them every day.
Mm-hmm.
Mothership or reflection of a chandelier on a glass window, boys.
I
No.
mean, it
What?
looks nothing
Well,
like a chandelier.
John Greenwald Jr. was the man who said, yes, that's in fact exactly what that is. He traced the photo back to a collection of photos that were lights reflecting off of windows in a Facebook post.
Traced.
Yeah.
Traced. What does that even
Yeah,
mean?
what does that even mean?
Traced. Okay. I only want to see original artwork.
He
no
Googled
tracing.
fake UFO pics and it was right there.
Oh. You mean to tell me that national hero Luis Elizondo
Luis Elizondo? Yeah.
is
He wouldn't lie to us.
No. God.
Oh,
no.
he wouldn't. Well,
Never.
This isn't the first time that Elizondo has faced scrutiny that has led to his credibility coming into question. In fact, veteran U.S. Air Force Staff Sergeant Jeremy McGowan stated that Elizondo had previously exaggerated and even fabricated information about McGowan's own encounter with a UFO in the Middle East.
All right. Why do we let Patrick write the stories about the UFOs? He includes all these.
This is my thing.
He includes all these details
you
that
knew
are
it going
unnecessary.
in. You said you needed me to be this guy, and this is the guy I am. God damn it!
Wait a minute. Are you saying that the show was engineered as some sort of CIA op where we each enact certain roles where somebody
Theo,
plays
you're
the
saying too much.
Oh shit! Oh
Theo,
fuck!
You're saying too much.
Are we live?
Theo,
Shit!
dude, bro, come on.
You're gonna get us all fired.
That's true. It's true.
If I get loud when I'm defending truth, I look like the crazy person. You
That's
can't
true.
do that.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, this McGowan, who said that he had exaggerated and fabricated his own UFO encounter, also recounted an incident in 2021 where Elizondo showed him a top secret Soviet video of a UFO near Mars, which he showed on a civilian cell phone. McGowan immediately recognized the video as decades-old public video that had been released and felt insulted that Elizondo tried to mislead him and was further insulted that Elizondo thought that he would actually believe that someone would simply carry classified info on an insecure civilian phone.
I mean, I believe that part. For sure.
Yeah.
Either way, not a good look for a main man Elizondo.
Yeah, well, listen. I mean, Sean, there's two types of plants. Okay? CIA plants.
Mm-hmm.
There's the ones like Sean Kirkpatrick who are there to poo-poo and naysay and yada yada, all credible evidence. And then there's the other guys who are there to muddy the waters with their little fake little videos, just being like, yeah, totally. And they make the rest of us
bestsellers, yeah.
The rest of us, yeah, that's right. They're only in it to sell books. They're not in it for the truth.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm not mad.
It's fine.
I agree. We don't have
with you.
a bestseller.
What?
Why don't we have a bestseller?
Because
Let's do
we're
that.
Working on it.
I mean, listen, if we this is how you get to be a bestseller, okay? You write a book and then you buy 10,000 copies of your own book.
Yeah. That's true.
That's how you
You
get
got
to
like
be
a
on the
political action organization.
Yeah. Listen, when we put out the weekly weird handbook, how to stop from being abducted, and then
Right.
we will get everybody at DOTV for to buy 50 copies, and then we'll be on a New York Times bestseller. Right, guys?
All
you
right,
guys
let's
will do it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're all in, right?
Totally.
If you
Yeah. Dio said he's fronting the money for the first 10,000.
I didn't say that.
We're good.
What?
Oh, sorry.
More audio.
Thought I heard that. My bad.
Dang. All right.
Well, on to funnier shit. Tucker Carlson was mauled by a freaking demon.
Finally.
Rooting for the
Right?
demons.
I mean, seriously.
Oh my God.
Where have the demons
I've been waiting for this. Former political TV host and aspiring minion of hell, Tucker Carlson, claims he was mauled by a fellow demon while sleeping a year and a half ago. During an interview by John Heers for the nonprofit First Things Foundation, Carlson was asked if he believed that the presence of evil is kickstarting people to wonder about the good. He responded by saying, "That's what happened to me. I had a direct experience with it. And I got attacked while I was asleep with my wife and 4 dogs and got mauled, physically mauled."
Wow.
Let's let that one sit.
Yeah.
He claims that he woke up totally confused, unable to breathe, and thought he was going to suffocate.
And covered in dogs.
Yeah, just
Covered in
lousy
dogs,
with
yeah.
dogs.
He proceeded to leave the bedroom after the attack and walk around outside for some reason. and was surprised that when he returned and neither his wife or his dogs had woken up, claiming that they were light sleepers, all of them.
Wow.
When he examined himself later, he had found bleeding claw marks under both his arms and on his left shoulder.
Wow.
Wow. What kind of
From a demon.
You know, what?
Would
Come on,
Tucker
demon.
Carlson lie?
I mean, I can't pretend to believe him. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't pretend to believe him either. I'm just mad that whatever supposed demon didn't go immediately for the throat. I'm mad that the dogs didn't go immediately for the throat. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, famously dogs are good boys, right?
Yeah, God.
Those four. They don't know.
Yeah. Well, he explained what happened in this encounter to his assistant, who was an evangelical Christian. And they told him, hey, that happens. People are attacked by demons in bed. Carlson claims he was left transformed by his experience, seizing him with an intense desire to read the Bible.
Oh, my God. Well, how was
Though
that?
every time he picked up the Bible, it would burn his hands and he'd have to drop it immediately.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Wait, I have nothing to say. I cannot say. I hate this man. Anyway.
We strive to not be political here on DOTV.
Yeah.
Go out and vote.
Go vote. That's right. Go vote,
Go
guys.
vote.
I have my vote.
If you're in the
Little vote
U.S.
sticker
or in
here.
another country that's holding votes. I think most countries are voting this year.
That's right. Oh my God.
Go do your civic duty.
That's right.
Another poop joke.
Oh,
Well,
I'm sorry.
in other news,
Thank you. I'm just trying to bring back the joviality, you know?
I think we could all have a good laugh at Tucker Carlson just being mauled by fucking demons.
Yeah.
God, it wouldn't be. Come on.
Put a smile on my face.
For real. If Satan, please, sweet Lord Satan, it's me, Dio.
Finish the job.
just, you know, do the thing. Anyway.
Just do the thing.
Well, this one comes with a nice video. Flickering UFOs are spotted over Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
I love a video.
There we go.
We do love video.
Flock. Is that the correct collective noun there? Flock?
No. I'm pretty sure it's a flap of UFOs.
Oh, that tracks. I like a flap. Look at those two ones on the inside of the window also.
It's another mothership.
That is spooky.
This is
that, 3 or 4
annoying
lights?
ass dog howling. So, looking at that, kind of looks like a big old UFO slowly rotating as it's moving left, right?
Slow-tating, we say.
Slow-tating,
That's the-
exactly.
All right.
Oh.
Yes, it
So-
does, Patrick.
Yes.
A video of mysterious lights in Kokomo, Indiana, which is hilarious, has surfaced. The viral video depicts 6 orbs flickering and moving as if they were part of one rotating craft.
Huh.
This happened on October 7th near the Grissom Joint Air Reserve Base. Onlookers believe they were seeing 1 or possibly 2 UFOs. More skeptical viewers say the lights were nothing more than flares that were dropped by a military aircraft from the base. Alejandro Rojas, an advisor to the Enigma Labs, said of the footage, these look very clearly to be military flares. The telltale signs are the lights being in a row and lighting up and disappearing in succession, which is giving the illusion of a rotating craft. The U.S. Air Force, though, has not commented on the appearance of the lights.
Because it's UFOs.
Because it's, yep.
Why would they? That's all I have to say about that.
I don't know. You guys be the judge. What does it look like?
It's like a big rotating craft.
Yeah, I mean...
Over Kokomo.
By
the Beach Boys.
Yeah, I mean, it's by you... Listen, this isn't the first military base that has experienced sightings of strange craft.
We just covered the
craft.
alien drones taking pictures of military
right.
bases.
That's right.
Last week, 2 weeks ago.
Alien drones.
during an emo festival.
Listen,
Yeah.
even if they're flares, why are they sending out flares? To light up the UFOs that are clearly in the
Yeah,
sky.
to scope those UFOs. Half of them maybe are flares. These ones.
Yeah, those.
But these
those
ones are UFO.
Those,
these ones
yeah.
are.
These ones,
Yeah.
but not those ones.
Yeah.
Got it. Well, all right.
You
may
just gotta
not,
look with your eyes, guys.
Patrick, you may not believe in UFOs, but I'll tell you something. Apparently, everybody believes in ghosts.
I mean,
According
How
to
can you not?
Angie's list. You're not
Okay.
alone, and everyone.
Angie's List, the website that like tells you which plumber to hire.
Exactly. Angie's
great.
lifts. Do you believe you've encountered a ghost in your home, Patrick, Jim?
No, not even a little.
Not in my home, no.
Yes, Dio,
Thank
I
you.
do.
Yeah.
Well, you're
Yes.
not alone, guys. Angie's List put out a survey of 1,000 homeowners, and a whopping 77% reported hearing unexplained noises coming from their domiciles. Further, 65% said they experienced other unexplained phenomena in their homes. And 58% reported that for the right price, they would buy a haunted house no matter how blood-soaked the history was. If they knew it was a haunted house, they would still buy it if the price was right. Listen.
Like it's a benefit? Like they'd be like, hell yeah, I want to buy this house extra because it's haunted? Or they're saying, I don't care that it's haunted. 77% of houses are haunted. I know the statistics.
They're saying
I'm just going to buy the house anyway.
They're saying that if the if price was marked down because it was haunted, they would buy it.
I see.
Yes.
I see.
Yes. So, there you go.
We just learned, last week, if you see things out of the corner of your eye,
That's right.
the electricity flickers on and off. If you feel weird when you're in the apartment, don't get the apartment. But it sounds like everybody does.
Everybody feels that way. Exactly. You're not alone,
Interesting.
guys. You're not alone, Patrick.
I am.
In your ghost house. You're not
That's
alone.
right.
There's a ghost.
There's a ghost.
There's a ghost
in
there
your
with
house.
you.
I can't wait to go on location to a scary place and just. I am gonna tease so many non-existent ghosts. It's gonna be so fun.
Oh yeah. Guys, do aliens need a planet? No.
I mean,
No,
I think
they
they
don't.
deserve one, though.
Stop asking us questions. Just tell the story, damn it.
I'm trying to get your participation.
I mean,
damn
they
it.
could have a floating biosphere in space. I've seen movies.
There you go. See, exactly that. And scientists have come up with ways that could happen. A recent pre-paper article accepted by the journal Astrobiology, researchers posit that there might
But
be...
Astro with 2 S's.
No. You've been looking through my subscriptions recently.
Yeah. I assumed it came from
No,
Astro.
no.
Share them
no,
so often, you know.
I've been
Listen.
dipping in your folders.
Jim's too cheap to get his own. Researchers posit that there might just be life out there that originates in the vacuum of space rather than the soft confines of a planet. According to scientists, the challenges faced by creatures originating in the void would be regulating its internal temperature and pressure, both things that some animals on Earth are capable of doing. Next would be the collection of resources, because
Whoa.
aliens life...
So they're not even saying like a biosphere. They're saying like this creature's just going to float through space.
Yeah, they're
Just tough it out.
The version...
Space whales. They're saying space whales.
They're saying either space whales
space
or...
whales.
I think in the article they talk about like it could be up to a 330 foot large colony, like with an outer shell that regulates internal pressures and temperatures, and then they would just have to figure out some way to accrue matter, because without gravity you would lose like very light matter, light as in weight, like very low weight matter would just fly off and
drift.
float away because it wouldn't generate enough gravity to hold in. So Yeah, it would have to exist. Also, that colony would have to exist in the habitable zone of a star system, in much the way that the Earth inhabits our habitable zone. In fact,
So it wouldn't just be drifting through space. We're not going to encounter it. It's orbiting a planet somewhere. This
presumably.
blob of creatures.
And listen, if there is a large gray goo like space mass of alien bioforms floating in the exact opposite orbit of Earth, we wouldn't know. But it
Sure.
could be there, according to science. So think about that tonight before you go to bed.
The correct collective noun
Awesome.
for those aliens is orgy.
Yeah, an orgy of biomass.
Yeah.
Yep. You're not wrong. And now for more horrors to leave you tonight.
Yay.
Florida woman who zipped up her
Florida
boyfriend into a suitcase, sentenced for murder. Sarah Boone has been
How little
sentenced.
was this fella?
Sarah Boone has been sentenced to second-degree murder for the killing of her boyfriend by zipping him inside a suitcase. Jim, I think he was like 5'6", 5'7".
Oh no, that's almost my height.
Boone and victim Jorge Torres had been playing a drunken game of hide and seek when the couple decided it would be funny to zip Jorge into a suitcase. Boone claims that she assumed Torres could open the suitcase since he kept 2 fingers outside of the zipper, presumably he could push his way out.
So, yeah.
And she went to bed believing he would join soon after. However, she fell asleep and woke up the next day to him dead inside said suitcase. While the defense tried to claim that Boone was a battered spouse who feared for her life, video of the night in question was presented at trial, which shows Torres pleading with Boone to let him out, claiming that he could not breathe,
Oh my god.
only for her to laugh and taunt him. Apparently, Torres had a history of cheating on Boone, and she can be heard in the videos claiming this is what he got for being unfaithful and to help
Ow.
himself out. Yep. She has not been sentenced yet, but she has been found guilty. So there you go. Weird story. I don't fuck around with.
Horrifying.
Don't put yourself in small spaces. You know what I mean? That you don't have like a hinge
Truth.
to get out of. You know what I mean? Like just don't do that. Like it's not a fun game. Like
Do you think she pitched it? Do you think he was like, I bet I can fit
Yes.
inside the suitcase? Or do you think she was like, why don't you get in that suitcase? We'll zip it up and it'll be fun.
yeah, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I think
And then you can call
had
one of
to.
your hussies to unzip you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean haunting stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess we now, speaking of true crime, we have to do some revisions.
And then everyone ate pizzas with weed on them.
That's right. Listen, this is Weekly Weird. We just go back and forth and back and forth. All right, we just talk about weird. We don't talk about normal. Speaking of not normal,
Sure.
Patrick, is this one yours?
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot that we did it. Where even
Blood
is it? All right,
countess.
yes. Remove the blood countess from Satan's beehole. She was done dirty, guys.
What?
What?
Are you saying we have to issue an apology?
We have to issue an apology
What?
Oh no.
for our
To
first
Elizabeth
weekly
Bathory?
weird, tier list.
Wow.
Yeah, the Weekly Weird would like to correct a deplorable mistake we made weeks ago during our during our tier list. According to I'm going to try to pronounce this, Anushka Bailey, Associate Professor of Arts and Creativities at Cambridge University.
Could you do it again without trying?
Anushka Bailey. How's that?
Great. Yeah, loved it.
All right. And author of The Blood Countess says that the narrative of Elizabeth Bathory as a serial killer is not supported by the available evidence.
What?
It seems
That's
more
the
likely.
thing she's famous for.
I know
right?
that's
Killing
pretty
young
much
women,
it.
bathing in their blood, staying young forever.
And that really weird painting of her. That's
And
the
that's
one, this one right here.
Yeah.
There it is. The one that inspired Dave to do that drawing that I use as my icon all month. There it is.
Just
Well,
getting way
it
up
seems
in
more
there.
likely that the accusations of her monstrous deeds came from the fact that she was a woman who inherited and would not relinquish a massive amount of wealth and power.
The real monster is
Oh.
misogyny.
It truly is. It truly is. Not only did she not remarry after her husband's death, she was known for teaching many young women to read and write, which was considered a radical act during the time period she lived in.
Oh.
She was also one of the first people to own a printing press, which was seen as a very dangerous machine by religious
But she used
communities
blood
at the time.
instead of ink.
Oh my God. Twist.
Right? Oh my God.
Turns out she was actually just cool.
She
was just a
turns out she
groovy
was
lady.
just pretty rad.
Oh
Yeah.
God. And we were
All
part of the
these
problem.
facts, we are part of the problem, but we're fixing it. We're trying
We're
our
fixing
best
it.
here.
Yeah.
All of these facts, as well as a certain popular women as monsters trope that existed at the time, has led Bailey to believe that
At
the
the time.
accusations, I know, not anymore for sure, have led that Bailey to believe that the accusations against Bathory were a stitch-up job.
Damn. Can't she
Yeah.
also be a cool witch? Yes, Nightwing. She could
Yeah.
be a cool witch.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well,
We're sorry.
on behalf of
We're
Weekly
Sorry,
Weird,
Elizabeth Bathory.
on behalf of Weekly Weird, I'd like to blame this on Dave. Dave, he did the just kidding.
He's the one who put us in hot water here.
It's true. He put us in the hot water. I can't even do it.
We
I
get
can't
we get
even
him on
actually
one
do it.
episode and he does this to us.
That's right. He is.
He brings
Fucking
in all
shit.
this misogyny.
Oh my goodness. Well, guys, to end off this week in Weird,
I think we can choose to believe that she taught young women to read and still took a little bit of their blood to bathe in and stay young.
yeah,
Maybe she didn't kill him.
She didn't
Maybe
kill
she just
him.
took, just like, here's the swap. I teach you to read. I print you some books. Your choice. I have a printing press. You just give me a pint every month.
Mhm.
Yeah, let me stab you in the neck a couple times with some needle fingers.
Yeah.
Look how beautiful I am.
Yeah.
And then they make love.
Wait, but don't they it now when you get like certain facial treatments, they take your own blood and use that as part of the treatment? So maybe she was just really ahead of her time.
Yeah,
Where she was
she's,
taking blood from the girls and using them for facial treatments for them. And yeah, and then,
making everyone stay young.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Forever young.
Forever young.
Well, guys, I wanted to end this week in Weird with a couple of kick back and watch it videos. You ready?
That was a hell of an inhale from that man.
This
that
guy
I just heard. That
he's
was
a-
like a powerful inhale.
He's about to do a whole news story without breathing.
He's about to, yeah, he's gonna do it in one breath. Listen, he's got a lot to say about some real truth.
Now, for 17 days, mysterious
That
drones
was
or
great.
UAPs flew over a U.S. military base, leaving the Pentagon confused and unsure as to who was behind it, and that still seems to be the case. But now at least, the Pentagon is confirming that those drones were in fact spotted hovering over Langley Air Base last year, and despite those drones violating U.S. airspace, they were not shot down, even though it looks like the commander of that base did have the authority to do so. And that's just one of the many instances of things
yeah, they're
flying
hearing
with
echoes.
impunity over restricted
turned it off.
airspace. And in light of all this, NBC News learned on Friday that there will be another congressional hearing on UAPs in mid-November, possibly with witness testimony. I had a chance to speak with Jeremy Corbell about this on Friday. He's a journalist, podcaster, and documentary filmmaker who has published a lot of the videos we're now talking about, and we've been talking about for years. This hearing, what kind of testimony could we see there?
Right. So we are in a crisis
He's
right
sitting
now
in front of his
of
gun
journalism
safe.
Yeah.
in America. And there are a lot of attempts right now
And like
to
a clock
stop
from Pier 1
witnesses
Imports.
This is
firsthand
insane,
whistleblowers
bro.
Oh, and an old
to the
typewriter.
An old
UAP
typewriter, yes.
from testifying. Now, we also have people fighting to allow for that. So the world, one way or the highway, is going to catch up really soon about UAP, George Knapp, my mentor in journalism, and I have been
George
giving
Knapp.
briefings on the Hill as recently as today, watching this unfold, just like everybody else at home. I will tell you this. This is the message, and it's already been said by Representative Nancy Mace. Come hell or high water, the hearing is on. Nothing can stop it now. Nothing can. And truth and significant transparency regarding UAP is unstoppable. So what the American and global public does with that, that's up to them.
Jeremy, if I can, I want to play a bit of what the Pentagon said about those drones flying over Langley, the situation over Langley, if you don't mind. Take a look.
The number of those UAS incursions did fluctuate on any given day, but they didn't appear to exhibit any hostile intent. It's something that we, have kept our eye on.
So when you hear didn't appear to indicate hostile intent, what goes through your mind?
Right. So Gotti, I think for your audience, I could sit here and I could answer your questions, but I think their questions will be answered soon enough with these hearings, the 13th of November, because they're going to happen. And I'd just like to say to your audience, as a journalist in America, I fear no thing real or fictitious, and I embrace the truth, no matter how challenging that is for people to process.
Yes!
So look, man.
Yes!
UFOs, UAP, there are incursions on sensitive military installations. In fact, I've reported with George Knapp and you, Gotti, a lot about that. But that is a small, tiny piece of opaque glass in a larger mosaic of what UAP represent or could represent to the American and global public. I do have one message that I want to leave you with today, Gotti, and this is for every whistleblower, every American patriot who has come to me as an American journalist and who has put trust in me and George Knapp.
We should get in touch with this guy.
It's actually from a song by a guy called Livingston. I just learned this song. Here's what it conveys.
He's got songs,
guys. Do not fear the truth. Fear is your own shadow on the floor. And don't forget it. So listen, Gotti, we're going to have a different conversation after and on November 13th, because we are having congressional hearings on UFOs, and the world is going to learn things they didn't know before. And I do hope that you have solid individuals sitting there in that chair. And I think with Representative Nancy Mace at the helm, people that are heroes for this in the UAP caucus are going to make sure of it.
UAP caucus, guys.
Fingers crossed.
UAP caucus.
November 13th. Maybe we'll get some straight answers then. Jeremy Corbell, thanks so much for
I feel like I could almost be that guy.
Thanks for watching.
Listen,
Dio, can you go back to that video?
If I can
just,
flat my
you don't
hair.
have to play it. Just go right back to the beginning of the video where he inhales.
15 days, mysterious drones are you.
Wait.
Now, for 7.
Right at the beginning. His face looks like an inhale hurt. Look at that.
Because he's about to lay down 30 seconds nonstop. That's why.
Well, listen, he can't get a breath.
He's the opposite of the other guy.
Jeremy Corbell.
Who
is a patriot, who's encouraging all American patriots. He could give you answers now, but you know what? Why don't you wait for the hearings, okay?
Remember the 13th of November.
That's
sure,
right.
I could tell your viewers right now, but if we all wait together.
Yeah. In a place where I can make money.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please just buy T-shirts in the meantime.
Yeah.
They say disclosure.
Him and George Knapp, baby. They got it.
That's where he lost me. The second I heard the name George Knapp, I just shut down mentally from this.
Oh my God! You mean our two most trustworthy journalists, truth seekers? Oh, yep. Well, guys, mark your calendars. November 13th. I'll be there.
Or don't.
That's right.
Where's that falling out? That's like just before 2 shows from now. We should
we'll give you some live stream it.
I'm nearly positive we'll give you updates.
If they I would be a part of that.
We will definitely. We're talking spooky stuff, Spaghetti, that is right.
Always.
And speaking of spooky stuff, we got one last little video Wow.
What do we got? A Twix? What is that? A Three Musketeers?
No, it's a little Twixy.
It's a little Twix.
Wow, you got really excited for the Three Musketeers.
Hear that crunch?
Dude, Three Musketeers is the shit, man.
I do not hear that crunch, but you are turning into the candy monster, Jim. I'm just saying. You are turning into the candy monster.
You have to hit me with a broccoli.
Night, we're in Gadsden. We went there after a woman reached out to our Your Voice, Your Station team for help with what she called unusual activity in her home.
Investigative reporter Jen Cardone teamed up with the Tuscaloosa Paranormal Research Group to put the problem to the test.
Denisa Stewart lives here at Carver Village and reached out to us because she was experiencing paranormal activity in her own bedroom. She says she wants to share her story and is hopeful to get some resolution.
I heard 3 knocks and it was like this, and it did it 3 times.
That was 3 knocks.
Stewart, who emailed us for help.
I was going to go lay on my bed and watch a movie, and this door was open. It was wide open like it is now. It don't closes. And I was I was laying across the bed, and it said, that's how loud it was. I opened the door and went on out the door.
She's talking about her first encounter
Smart decision.
In her bedroom.
Don't fuck with it.
3 months
you don't fuck with it.
It's been happening occasionally every day now. Sometimes I'm here and sometimes I'm not when it happens. But my neighbor has called me several times within the last month asking me, hey, are you at home? Because I hear somebody in your apartment and I'm not here.
She says the office told her to pray about it and police told her to get mental help.
I have even told them, hey, come stay tonight. If you don't believe me, come stay tonight. I ain't had no visitor yet.
Turns out Gadsden is no stranger to ghost-like activity. The Etowah Historical Society says it may be because the city was originally a stagecoach stop.
With that and with water, if you'll notice, anytime there is water sources nearby, they say that the water rushing is what
hit me from left field.
Molly Smith is the vice president and Jerry Ramsey, the president of the society.
Gadsden it's home to a lot of historic buildings, so we're sitting in one.
These people look the most like a paranormal society.
Some people were just born to do.
If you just saw those 3 people walking down the street, you'd be like, they're hunting ghosts.
There goes the paranormal society. On their way for another ghost.
To be fair, we look like ghost hunters too. We look
I mean, that's why we're here right now in this abandoned haunted house where we do our show.
Hightown Path. It leads to Carver Village today.
She could actually be seeing something that happened in the Native American days.
At Stewart's home, we wait until it's dark. Craig Rackley from the Tuscaloosa Paranormal Research Group.
Greg Rackley!
There he is. Look, he's
or EVP
racking him up.
It honestly, every time I see guys who come out for the ghost hunt, they always have my wardrobe. I don't know what to do with it.
Rackley has been running investigations.
The solid black bowling shirt.
I actually don't have a solid black bowling shirt yet.
Yes. Well, we'll get you one.
I'm in the market.
Look how comfortable that looks.
Yeah, dude's cozy.
Magnetic field is going to light up. It's going to give you noises and sounds.
We start the investigation in Stewart's bedroom, and our gadgets immediately light up, detecting activity.
Yeah, we went about midway a second.
From our own electronic equipment.
Is the portal for the problem. I got some lights here
Finger
on my
in.
device.
Congratulations.
Stewart has called us out because she's having some problems.
We take several minutes asking questions, looking for a response.
Let's see if we get any kind of readings in here.
Oh man, they checked out their equipment from the library.
We do this in her son's room as well, but most of the activity happens when we leave the equipment unattended. The REM pod did
Morse
not go
code?
off all night until
Does anyone
we left
speak
the
Morse
room.
code?
Listening back to Rackley's recordings during the unattended session, there was a knock. The REM pod goes off about 15 minutes after we left.
Play back. I know Morse code. Go back real quick.
I heard dot dit dit dit.
Hold on. What?
Dot dit dit dit. Hold on.
That's what I just heard. Yeah.
Do this in her son's
They're way
room
more
as
early.
well, but most of the activity happens when we leave the equipment unattended. The REM pod did not go off all night until we left the room. Listening back to Rackley's recordings.
Oh, okay.
during the unattended session,
Ghosts are not
there
real.
was a knock.
That's what it said.
What?
REM pod goes off about
Why would a
15
ghost say
minutes
that?
after we left.
It's
Psyop.
It's trying to throw us off the scent.
Back inside.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised at how much is going on, behind closed doors.
Rackley says the biggest thing that Stewart and her son can do are to stand up to this person. Let them know this is where we live.
Beat
now.
that ghost up.
That's right.
We live here now.
They call it the Baggins method of ghost confrontation.
And help them some more. Reporting in Gadsden, Jen Cardone, CBS 42 News.
Well, that's a spooky investigation, Dave.
Tell me about the storm team weather.
Was spooky.
Right? That was very spooky. I mean, listen,
On this
I don't want to, but what do you think her shirt says? I put the pro.
I put the
pro
in produce. I put the pro.
I think it says procrastination.
Oh, that's probably it.
Hell yeah.
Which that
Right
you know
on.
what, good shirt to wear when you go on the news.
Yeah.
Yeah. So listen, there are ghosts out there in Alabama. Okay, you gotta be careful. So if you're in Alabama, watch out.
Look out for ghosts. If you're in
Watch out.
77% of homes, look out for ghosts.
That's true. 77%. That's what we learned today. Okay, that's what we've learned today.
We learn a lot here
That's true. We're an
on the Weekly Weird.
educational show. All right.
We learn about libraries. We learn about percentages. We learn about black bear noises. That's all science, dude.
Horrific black bear noises.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
I'm just doing the sound my cat makes before it pukes, but it was sort of like that.
You can stop anytime.
Can I, though?
I don't know. Oh, God. Oh, dear God. Oh, boy. All right. Well, guys.
Son of a bitch.
I hate you so much. I hate you so much. Jim, did our glorious overlords over at...
They did.
I can't find it.
They sent us
probably my favorite part of the evening.
Short and irritating. Only for you.
Short
Only
and
for you,
irritating, you say? Irritating for moi? No.
Yeah.
These have never been irritating. Not even that one about the tractor.
That was the best.
Not even the one where you had to eat the product in front of us?
Oh, that was good, too.
I blocked that one out of my memory.
That one's out of your memory.
That one's gone. That one's gone forever. Correction, Papa TV. America is all Native American burial ground. I think you meant to write America. Moving on. I already hate this.
But why?
But they definitely knew that it was what we were doing today. And I appreciate that about our corporate overlords.
They pay attention.
Should I reveal it now or when I get to it? When you get to it. Okay. Well, we talk a lot about monsters, cryptids, fearsome critters, and other mysterious beasts here on the Weekly Weird. And sometimes it gets me wondering, which monster is best monster? You boys must wonder which monster is best monster, right?
Yeah, that's what we're doing here today.
Absolutely. Think about it all the time.
Well, wonder no more, my friends. You can definitely decide which monster is best monster with Cryptidlywinks. Yay! Yay! Simply gather up your friends, family, pick your favorite cryptids, and use the provided squidgers to lot the winks into the pot. Use all of your favorite moves. Squat their Mothmen with your Bigfoots. Grump a pile of squonks onto their Alabama White Thing. Pull a Karnofsky with your Wumpus Cat. Try not to lunch their Hodag or scrunge your Seep Squatch. It's classic Tiddlywinks action, with the added joy of finally hashing out which monster is best monster. Cryptidlywinks, another fine product from Unicorp, the only company. Yes. Which is appropriate.
That sounded like some Rick and Morty shit right there.
Those are all real. I didn't make up anything. I mean, they didn't invent any of that.
Yeah.
That is all language from official Tiddlywinks and or cryptids.
Alabama White Thing? Is that a...
Yeah, that's a cryptid, dog.
Okay.
Dio,
I can't wait to
you're
get to
a paranormal expert.
I am, and I'm All right, you know what? There are gaps even in my knowledge, okay? And I'm the first one to admit it, okay? In order to learn, you have to acknowledge where you have your ignorances. And I am not familiar with the Alabama white thing.
It's like a white Bigfoot. It's like an albino Bigfoot.
Okay, all right. I believe it. The little blue guy with the teeth. I know, right?
Was that me?
No.
Yeah,
that's
not that
you.
little.
Oh. All right, guys. Well, now we're getting into the meat and potatoes of this episode. Cryptid Clash character creation. Okay. Listen, so in 3 weeks from today, we will be doing our first ever Cryptid Clash. We will be taking cryptids, battling, duking them out, deciding which cryptid is best cryptid. And with our own little homebrewed dice rolling system, and with our special guests. Yes, thank you, Patrick, for figuring that out. I'm going to throw it to you, Patrick, in a moment to explain once I pull up the sheet.
Oh,
and everything.
Please don't. Oh, God.
Well, you're the only one who knows how this works, to be honest.
I'm almost a full bottle of wine done, dude. I got to explain a game rule set now.
Listen, this is what you did. You did this for us, for yourself.
I did this.
But anyway, yeah. So this is what we'll be doing in 3 weeks on November 22nd. So do tune in for that. Everybody who's here in the chat now, this is when we open up the discussion to you guys, and we got the phone lines open as well, to call in to help us build the cryptids. We have to build at least 3 cryptids tonight. We have to build Bigfoot, Skunk Ape, and the Yeti, which are all the same flavor in the Bigfoot family, and which will be played by the 3 of us. They are the Iron Chefs, if you will, the Iron Cryptids of our Cryptid Clash. So, this is what the character sheet. Let's see. Let me throw it to the character sheet really quick. But first, let me move this bad boy. You just move him, right? Cryptid.
I mean, we should try to make a few other fellas, right? Also, so.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like,
dudes to fight with. I guess we can make some off stream if we have.
Yeah, well, at least 3 is what I'm saying.
Okay.
At least 3.
I just grabbed the link that Patrick found for people who want to make free international phone calls. Should anyone want to?
I just pinned it in chat.
Discord? Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, which just.
But yes, international callers, if you want to call in and not spend any money or struggle to find any kind of call-in codes or whatever, just use poptox.com. poptox.com.
We have no connection.
That's right.
But it seems like it'll probably work. Someone
we'll
use
find
it.
Out.
Tell us live on the air if it works or not.
All right,
hell, just share a weird story. You don't even have to help us with the Cryptid Clash. Just
tell us like about the time you knocked a friend over with a block of ice or something else random that I just thought up.
That's right.
Let me go ahead and just make this screen super big for y'all so we can all see it, just to make sure everyone can read what is happening here. Okay.
Ooh, I feel like I'm in the spreadsheets.
You are in the spreadsheets.
Click.
So yeah, so we have various different aspects of the cryptid here that we will be building out. Patrick, you want to describe how the system is going to work for us?
Yeah, it's very, very simple. It's 4 D6s are used. That's it per person. Essentially, combat. It's just going to be combat, and this is how it works. 2 cryptids are going to engage each other in combat. The fastest cryptid, which will be determined based on their agility score, which we'll get to later, will start first. The first cryptid declares how they wish to engage the other cryptid, utilizing either a skill that they have put in the skill pyramid, which is right above Jim, or using an ability of which they will have 3, which we're going to create tonight. They can use a combination of 1 skill and 1 ability on their turn, but no 2 skills and no 2 abilities. Once they do that, once they declare what they're going to do, the second cryptid will declare how they wish to respond to said engagement and which skill, ability, or combination of skill and ability they wish to use. The 2 cryptids will then roll their 4d6s and add the results of the roll to whatever their skill number might be that they use, or whatever the ability power they decide to use gives them, and then figure out the results. Whichever cryptid loses the engagement will take the appropriate physical or mental scar. When a cryptid gets 4 physical or 4 mental scars, they have lost the battle. Once the first engagement ends, a new engagement begins with the slower cryptid making the first move. You repeat until the battle is over. Or I think we're also going to have the battles timed, just so it doesn't go too long. By the end of the time limit, whoever's got the most scars will end up being the loser then.
Gotcha. Yeah, so
let's just jump into one and feel it out.
Yeah. Should we start with the skills first or with the abilities first? And
we should start with the cryptid first.
Well, you're so right.
That's my pitch.
But I do agree, or I think that skills would be easier to do.
I like that Dave's throwing out skills already. We don't know who we're doing yet, Doug.
I know. Like, who are we doing first? I mean,
doesn't matter.
He's talking about Bigfoot, but
Cryptid number 1 gets the Giga Grippers.
Should we start?
Well,
with
maybe
Bigfoot?
we should. Why don't we tell everyone who the fighters are in this right now?
Great. Please tell everyone who the fighters are, Patrick.
Oh, son of a bitch, dude.
What do you mean? Bigfoot?
I got him. Ready? So, we've got the Shao Kahn of the whole thing, Bigfoot. Then we've got the Chupacabra, the Flatwoods Monster, the Fresno Nightcrawler, the Jersey Devil, the Loch Ness Monster, Mothman, Popo Bawa, Sheep Squatch, Skunk Ape, Wendigo, and the Yeti. Now, Skunk Ape and the Yeti will be controlled by either me or Jim. I don't know which one each of us are doing. But essentially, we're like the Goro before you fight Shang Tsung, which is Dio as Bigfoot.
Exactly.
So those guys are off the table for whoever plays. Those will be the big boys you fight.
But the rest of those people, up for grabs.
The rest of them, up for grabs.
Yeah, and depending on who we get to jump in with us, if they have a dark horse cryptid that they're really feeling passionate about, we may give them the opportunity to do that as well. But we wanted to give them a pool of characters to use and to like get a chance to kind of balance everything out first. So yeah, do we want to start with Bigfoot?
Yeah, let's jump right in. Do you want to do Bigfoot,
Mr. B? Oh, you want to feel out some other dudes
Or do you want to
first?
do someone else first? You want to do Skunk Ape first?
No, you know what? Let's do Bigfoot. He's the big bad. Let's just
let's just get him out of the way.
Let's come out swinging.
Size.
Medium?
I mean big.
Is
right?
it? Are we going 3? I mean,
But
if we're
he's
going
going up
3
against-
sizes, then big is like a Loch Ness monster.
Yeah, that's Loch Ness Monster is big. So compare
I
Bigfoot
see.
to Loch Ness. Yeah.
I see. We're going a small,
Unless
medium, and
we're
large.
doing like huge, right?
That's
Is it?
true.
It's a 3. It's a 3 point.
There's 3
scale?
sizes.
Okay.
Yeah. Then
All right, we'll
then
call
my
him a
dude's medium.
So him being medium means he gets no plus or minus to skill checks involving agility, elusive, fast, resilient, scary, or strong.
He's the human of this.
He's the
Dungeons and
Mario.
Dragons.
He's very vanilla.
He's
yeah.
our Mario.
All right, so we got skills here. Let me see if I can like make this easier for people to see.
Oh, nice. That's a little easier.
Yeah. So here are the
So,
skills.
yeah. It's a pyramid, meaning that the non-orange squares need to be filled in there. The one at the top, great, being his strongest skill, and the average 4 on the bottom being his weakest skills.
Okay. All right.
So yeah.
Great. So what's Bigfoot's number 1?
I mean,
Is Smelly number 1 or number 2? This is just like doing those tier rankings.
It really, and this is where you guys in chat
think
can
sexy
definitely
number
help
1?
us out.
Yeah, drop thoughts in chat or give us a call on the telephone.
That's right.
Out
And
of the
help us
skill
out
list you
building
see
this.
before you, what do you think would be? I kind of agree with Anthony that he's incredibly elusive.
I would put elusive up there too.
Oh, he is super elusive.
I mean, I was
Yeah.
joking about the sexiness, but elusive does feel correct. He can, after all, like if we're going Bigfoot lore, He's an interdimensional being that can travel through the trees.
Just blinks out, takes off at 100 miles an hour, jumps 8 feet in the air.
Right. That's right.
Yep.
So, you know.
That's true. That's some agility. That's some strength.
I feel like smart and smelly. I feel like rank 2 is smart and smelly, but push back.
Smart and smelly. Well, here's the thing. The smelliness is really a skunk ape feature. That gets lumped in with Bigfoot.
That's fair. I'll hold off.
Yeah, I think can Bigfoot uproot trees? You better believe it.
Strong question, yeah.
Yeah, I think
strong.
you can.
We want to say strong? Want to say strong for rank number 2?
I think he's a strong boy.
I think he's strong, yeah. And honestly, if he's running at 100 miles per hour and he's jumping 8 foot in the air,
dude,
he's agile as a motherfucker. Yeah.
Is he agile or fast?
Oh, agility. Both, dude. Both.
He is, but what is he more, agile or fast?
I would
100 miles
say
per hour is
fast.
pretty insane fast, yeah.
I would say fast only because there are more stories of him running next to cars going at full speed than there are stories of him jumping super high. You know what I mean? That was just that one guy.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Truth. Well, then fast it is. I agree.
Yeah, let's go fast.
I mean, he's fairly sexy.
I'd put him at fairly sexy and fairly agile at that point now.
Yeah. I agree with that. Fast is good. Guys, what do you think? Are we on the right track?
Do we know if he can swim? I don't think I know anything about him as a swimmer.
I don't know too many stories about him swimming.
Average to poor. I think maybe we leave that off.
I mean, I think that is, in the future, when people are deciding their cryptids, a swimming cryptid is going to put them at an advantage against Bigfoot. It's out of his natural environment, And listen, I'm speaking as Bigfoot here, as a friend of the Bigfoot. I talked to him yesterday when he took over the stream for me, and he's not a strong swimmer. He's strong in a lot of other things, but he's not a strong swimmer.
By the way, boys, there's 3 blank spaces there. If we think that there is a skill that is unique to a certain cryptid, we can put that in. Yeah.
Oh, that is true.
Oh, did you? I don't mean to. Did you make a copy of the sheet before you started filling this out?
Oh, no, I didn't, but that's okay. We'll just do that, right?
We'll just have to delete everything.
No, it's fine. Just these 3.
I can do it behind the scenes, right?
Do it behind the scenes. Oh. Sweet.
Where do you rate him as a violent creature, though?
Well, if Jack Lynx is made to be believed, he only is prone to violence when people mess with him. So,
I don't think a Bigfoot is particularly violent. I feel like more elusive than inclined to fight.
Yeah, I think his mode is I'd rather be left alone than deal with, go toe to toe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, is he scary? What we
I don't feel that scared of a Bigfoot.
He's not a flyer. We have his own.
What about his smarts?
He is. I think he's pretty smart. I mean, considering that
fairly smart, you might say.
I would say he's fairly.
I would say fairly smart.
Yeah. I mean,
is there an aquatic Bigfoot? That's a good question.
I don't think there is.
I don't know one.
I'm not familiar with aquatic Bigfoot.
I feel like you put him in water. There's a lot of splashing and doggy paddling.
Yeah.
And he just gets loud.
And teleporting to somewhere else.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah, if he
like an Enderman from Minecraft. He touches water, he's out of there.
Very similar.
VoIP. Yeah.
I mean, I guess I would put average violence.
Okay.
Average resilience.
And I mean, it's not like he's bathing or wearing deodorant, so...
True.
Smelly. It's kind of smelly at that point. Average smell.
Average smelliness. What else we got here? And, I mean, swimmer, I don't think he's a swimmer. Flyer, he's definitely... Well, not really a flyer. So, he's got one more average skill that we haven't figured out
yet. What else do we know about Bigfoots? What do Bigfoots do?
They moan. They bang on trees they bang.
They do bang on trees.
Yeah,
they do occasionally.
Musical? Does musical count as a?
They could be. He could be fairly musical. I mean,
Yeah,
the moan of the Bigfoot is, and we could pitch a ability, the moan of the Bigfoot.
Sure.
Yeah. Yes, Anthony. Fast is how fast he can run. Agility is how flexible, agile.
Mm-hmm. Whether he could do backflips.
Right. How high he can jump. Yeah.
8 feet.
Over 8 feet. I mean, he just leapt 8
At
feet.
least
At
8
least
feet.
8 feet. Yeah. I mean, average.
I feel he could have a unique one. He is average scary. I wouldn't not be scared if it was just me and a Bigfoot out in the forest.
Yeah.
I suppose that's true.
Yeah. I mean, he is somewhat pretty intimidating. The big man, the old man of the forest. I mean, come on.
Yeah. In the logo, he's pretty intimidating.
That's
for sure.
true. It is true. What do you guys think? How does this look to the chat?
Yeah.
Any revisions?
Give us feedback.
Any revisions? Will let us
Greatly elusive, goodly strong and fast, fairly sexy, agile and smart, averagely violent, resilient, smelly, scary.
Kind of sounds like Bigfoot, honestly.
Does that sound like a Bigfoot?
Honestly, yeah. It feels Bigfooty to me. So these, just so you guys know, these are the pluses that get added to the dice rolls when we are doing the battle. So I can already tell when I'm going to be playing Bigfoot that one of my key moves is going to be dodging and moving around.
Dodge, sucker punch.
Yeah, that's right.
Teleport, sucker punch from behind.
That's right. So now,
speaking of teleport,
that's right.
Let's move on to.
We're gonna jump over to abilities, but if you guys have more thoughts on skills, feel free to drop them in the chat or say them with your voice in the telephone.
That's right. Goku type shit.
And
exactly.
Absolutely. And if you have what you think is just a fantastic ability for any of these cryptids, please call in. Let us know.
Oh, for sure.
We'd love to hear it.
I mean, I'm gonna start off. I mean, we got to get the moan in, right?
Sure, yeah.
We have. I think. What do we got to know about Bigfoot? Those mommy milkers, the moans, teleportation is on the table. Hitting trees with big clubs on the table. Big feet, kicks. Various kicks are on the table. He's a big hairy guy. He could go to space and be on Mars, as we've also. So we got a lot. We got a lot here to play with Bigfoot. I think the moan, and let's be clear, like
the moan seems key.
The moan seems key, but let's be clear here. At every point, like we could just punch each other, right? Like we could just decide to punch each other. These are special abilities.
Anyone with arms can punch.
Right. So this is not your basic stuff. This is your key features abilities for the biggest.
I'll be honest. He's got big feet. Yeah. That's like the biggest thing about the guy. I'm thinking an area of effect, maybe even a stun move, where he stomps on the ground.
Big stomp.
I can see that.
Stomp, yeah.
Bigfoot, big stomp, baby.
Bigfoot stomp. What do we say here?
Also, a dance I would do.
I believe Dave touched on that too. Giga Gripper Gouge. What, Dave? You care to expand on Giga Gripper Gouge?
Yeah.
I want to know more about that.
Listen.
Oh, so one of the rules for this is it is possible but highly unlikely to take out an opponent with just one engagement. No created ability should result in adding more than a +1 to an engagement roll. So even though skills like elusive can add a +4, nothing past a +1 added to a dice roll. That doesn't mean that the ability has to have anything to do with the dice roll. Like I said, you could just create a stun ability or something.
Sorry, say that one more time?
Basically, if we create an ability that's offensive, it can't give anything higher than a +1 to a dice roll.
Gotcha.
Unlike the skills, which can give a +4 at max to a dice roll.
Gotcha.
Strong toes, gouging eyes. That's an upsetting sentence.
Yeah, it is. Like a kick to the face where he gouges your eyes, and then you're like blind for the next round.
I mean, it's a possibility.
You can't attack for the following round.
We can kind of put that into the Giga Gripper Gouge.
Again,
Again, like if it's more of a stun move, yeah, you can blind him.
I mean, I feel like the Bigfoot should feel like I mean, blinding with the toes, is that a Bigfoot ability? Or is that, I don't know. I feel like Bigfoot, he teleports, he moans. Edgy brings up that he throws rocks at people. I like the idea of like a big step, stomp, gripper situation that like maybe like is like surprise, and then he distances himself. You know what I mean? Like a move and a teleport.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. I can see that, yeah.
Mommy milkers.
Because we can't leave the mommy milkers out. I agree, dude.
Mommy milker milk attack. God damn it. Yeah, gripper.
That's the blinding attack. Glowing mommy milkers, yeah.
Gripper ground pound, I like.
Gripper ground pound's perfect, yeah.
So, gripper ground pound. He slams the ground. Maybe it kicks up dust. And he teleports away.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I like that.
Because I'm thinking Bigfoot's just going to be like, he's going to be kind of be like Nightcrawler from the X-Men, right? He's going to be like, bam,
yeah,
for sure.
Poof, gone,
bam,
poof,
kick,
behind you, bam,
bam, bam, yeah, all that stuff. Bamf, moan, punch, Bamf, milkers, like that's
Bamf milkers.
Bamf milkers, yeah. Kicks up dust, teleports away, and does it do any extra damage? Should it be a damage thing? How does this work? What's overpowered?
I say that it could potentially give him a +1 to an elusive roll. So you could combine it with his elusive, making it a +5 instead of a +4 to whatever he's rolling.
Okay. So gotcha. So I could use the ground pound to teleport away from somebody or teleport to somebody to hit them. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works both ways, yeah.
All right, we got
mesmerizing mommy milkers. Dave, the alliteration is totally on point. I love it. Keep it up.
Mesmerizing mommy milkers. Obviously this is a plus to sexy.
Yes.
Right.
I think it would give a +1 to sexy. But does it do anything else to his opponent?
Well.
Yeah, what's the intent here? Like, Bigfoot's flashing you. So it's not really an attack. It's like a, check this out.
Yeah, he's like kind of giving a little jiggle, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's makes you question
makes
life.
You question life.
Yeah, I mean, could be a mental attack.
Yeah.
It could result in a mental scar if they win the engagement.
Yeah.
So how does the mental attack work? So if +1 to sexy, it could be a taunt. Yeah. Question life. I like it.
I think it's actually a good idea to say whether an ability would cause a physical or mental scar if they win the engagement using it.
I mean, ground pound is definitely a physical.
It is.
Mental attack. Wham! Bigfoot claw toes in your face. Exactly. And then we got. Is this enough for the abilities? I don't really know. I don't really know how
we were wondering. What do you mean? Like 3 abilities is enough, or is this enough for?
Oh no, just the descriptors.
Like within each.
Yeah. Like, are these abilities doing enough?
I think the simpler the abilities, the less chance that it's going to cause debate during the fight.
Fair enough. Though debate could be fun.
Yeah.
Could be.
This feels to me like a relatively fair build, and part of me feels like we should build
We should
Bigfoot
stack
to be
it a little
unfair.
I similarly think
but
so.
we can go through some dudes and then come back and amend if we need to.
That's right.
You know?
We can always add more abilities to the boss man.
Yeah.
True. What else do we have? We have the mommy milkers. We have the ground pound. We talk about the moan. Well, we also can throw some rocks. We also hit people with trees. I mean,
yeah.
Is there any contingency for ranged attack in this or no?
I mean, we just roll some dice, you know. I don't think. I mean, it's the theater of the mind, you know.
Can we do if a rock throw? Can it be like we're throwing a rock as our attack, and therefore we're attacking from a range, so the other person, if they're doing a non-ranged attack, we avoid it, or they get a minus to it or something?
Oh yeah, can we affect the opposer's rolls? Is that part of the deal?
Well, yes. I mean, that's definitely like all of these abilities can be looked at either offensively or defensively. So
I don't mind that. Throwing a rock as a physical attack, and then you're like, try to hit me. I'm 8 feet away, or whatever. I'm behind a tree.
I mean,
I'm elusive.
Rock toss. I feel like the moan. There's a roar. Papados is suggesting the roar. I feel like the moan is maybe one of our most quoted Bigfoot.
It's true.
gotta
That's
respect the lore.
That's right. So,
what does it do for you, though?
Well,
does it entice you in?
It could.
Does it disarm you?
It could be just like a moan of. I mean, I wonder if maybe we build out Bigfoot to be a mental damage situation here, and
just
the moan
freaks you out.
Just freaks you out.
Yeah.
You know. I don't know. I feel like. Yeah, I think. I mean,
you know what? Anthony's got a good idea.
Murderous moan boosts physical attacks. That's
+1 to any physical attack, no matter what it is.
You're charging up for your next attack.
I
don't hate that.
I like that one. Oh my god.
But even though it affects physical attacks, it should leave a mental scar if winning.
Oh, doubling up.
Because of the moan, yeah.
Yeah, because they're hurt but also freaked out.
A little put off by how hot it was, yeah.
Yeah. A little aroused, a little offended. That's how I feel at the end of every week of the Weekly Weird.
That's right.
As you should.
Right. So we got Gripper Ground Pound, physical attack, kicks up dust, teleports away, +1 to elusive roll. We got Mesmerizing Mommy Milkers, mental attack, +1 sexy, makes the foe question life. Should that be like a stun question life? How does that work?
I could see that as a stun.
Yeah.
Like they have to roll versus like losing their round this turn because maybe they're like, whoa, what am I even doing?
Yeah, that's true. We could have something affect, say, Bigfoot's going first, decides to use Mesmerizing Mommy Milkers, successfully hits them and stuns them. That means that Bigfoot could get the first turn again.
Yeah.
On the next engagement.
How do we? It's like we would say like roll against your resilience, and you have to get 3 to pass or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want it to be 3.
It's all up to the creativity of the person playing the other cryptid. Yeah, if they whatever they come up with on how to defend against a mommy milker.
Oh, I see. They can roll kind of whatever they can pitch whatever they want. Okay, all right,
Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, my only concern is that we have. I mean, the gripper ground pound is playing into the strengths, and we're talking about this is the boss, right? The big boss.
Yeah.
Right.
Gripper ground pound plays into the strength, kicks up dust, teleports away, elusive roll, kind of defensive, but I mean it's also a we could bamf closer to somebody to punch them, right? But you only get to use one ability, right? You can only ability and then oh, okay. So I can grip or ground pound towards something and punch
then punch
it as
one you can
action.
do.
Got it.
Yeah.
And then also grip or ground pound to dodge an action.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. And then so mesmerizing mommy milkers again. I can bust out those milkers.
You get the jump. You bust out the milkers. You hit them. You disappear. They're stunned.
Got it. And then the murderous moan.
Yeah.
Is mostly just a charge up for the next time. Gotcha. I mean, I like it. I think that's a good place to start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
I see this. I see the strategy. I see how this is playing out.
We're gonna be going.
That's a strong boss.
In and out, getting in and out.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Float like a butterfly, stink like a Bigfoot.
Yeah. Stink like a Bigfoot.
Stink like a Bigfoot. All right. Well, now we're moving on to Yeti.
All right.
Who's gonna be Yeti? Which one of y'all is Yeti?
Do you want Yeti or Skunk Cake, bub?
I like Yeti. Yeti's pretty cool. I'll take Yeti.
I'm not gonna lie. I see Jim as more of a skunk ape.
I am a stinky fella.
Same size, medium.
Yeah, I think they're all gonna be.
Yeah.
Meads.
All right. Let's talk about the skills and where they should be for the Yeti.
For the Yeti, due to his environment, I'm gonna say he's incredibly resilient.
Okay,
that's true.
I like it.
That's true.
I don't know if it's his top skill, but
he's also elusive. But it's less of an activity for the Yeti. It's more of a happenstance, right? Like also mountain goats are pretty elusive, but just because they're up a mountain.
That's I mean, true. I think it's less. The Yeti is less trans-dimensional, if you will.
Yeah.
In its lore, and more like nuts and bolts cryptid.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's more of a beater. He's a strength-focused, heavy hitter kind of guy.
Yeah. What do we think? I mean, we can start at great for resilience. I like it. He's a cool environment.
Right. Yeah. And maybe strong feels like
strong for sure.
Yeah, because
like a good.
These two are also going to be bosses too, so like we should,
exactly.
Not nearly as sexy as Bigfoot.
No.
Sadly, no.
I think
same with Smelly.
True. Yeah. I don't think that he's very smelly at all because he's in the cold environment, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I was gonna.
He is a bit scary.
I was gonna say I think he's scarier than Bigfoot. I think he's like he's way scarier. I mean, honestly, like as much as we're making Bigfoot the boss, but IRL, I would be way more terrified if I encountered a Yeti on a mountain than I would a Bigfoot in the forest. A Yeti on the mountain I'm dead. Like they're gonna eat me alive. Like.
True.
A Bigfoot, we might be friends. He might join the family. We may have some hijinks together. But the Yeti, there's no hijinks. There's not a hijink to be had.
It makes it pretty easy. Then he's violent and fair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Violent, strong. I would say.
We already did strong.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're already destruct.
I mean, he's probably also fast.
He is probably
and he's
fast.
Probably also pretty agile.
Yeah, I can see that. And then average.
Just via biology.
I mean, he's
smart.
Not a flyer. Yeah, average smarts. I can see that.
Yeah, average smarts. He's not anywhere near as smart as Bigfoot.
I mean,
he's not.
He's still a Bigfoot, so he would be kind of sexy.
Yeah, there's a moderate sexy. Yeah. Remember, this is average. He's this is normal now.
Yeah, this is normal. That's right. What did we now have on here? We did this one. Here, we could do this. Did that? What? Yeah.
Let's see.
He's not a flyer. Did that
not
one
a flyer.
Already. Did that one already. Oh, we didn't do elusive yet. I guess we could put elusive.
Yeah, he's average elusive.
He is average elusive.
He's a white furred creature in snow.
Right. As elusive as a fox.
We got a resilient. We got smart. A swimmer, maybe. Swimmer. Fast, we got. Scary, we got. Smelly, or we got smelly and swimmer to lock it in.
I think we got to make something up. I don't think he's smelly or a swimmer.
Yeah.
What else is a Yeti?
Yeah, what other skill could a Yeti have?
Quiet. I associate them with being quiet. I guess that's just elusive.
I feel like elusive, yeah.
Yeah, this was the trouble I was having with skills.
Yeah, skills are tough. They're tough to come up with. Chat, what do you guys think?
What else is a Yeti? Here?
I mean, is creativity a skill we can incorporate?
I do think Yetis, I mean, they make little homes. At least according to the Tintin that I read.
True.
When I was 8 years old.
Yeah, that's very right. That's correct.
They do crafts. They have homes inside of caves.
Oh yeah, we don't have
fires going and stuff.
Mm-hmm. We can do crafts.
I see them as being pretty crafty.
Yeah, we can do crafty.
He's average crafty.
And hey, he's average crafty.
Yeah, you can make tools.
Yeah, I could see that. Does magic have a place in the cryptid world? Well, of course. I don't think the Yeti is magic. But maybe he is, actually. I could buy it.
Spiritual? Are they spiritual? Do they make dream catchers?
I mean, listen, we could have potentially skinwalkers on here, and they have magic. They're all magic.
That's true.
Jim's going to play
him. Oh, Jim, what if you have to fight a skinwalker? What are you going to do?
Leave.
Lose.
Yeah.
Well, all right then. Yeti abilities.
What's the thing where snow cascades down a mountain?
Avalanche?
They do that.
I can see that. Abominable avalanche.
Oh, abominable snowman. I forgot about that. According to Ski Free, they just gobble you up in one bite and then do a little dance.
Resilient and crafty, survives in harsh conditions. Yes. Agreed.
So dancing devourer.
Snow veil for elusiveness.
It's true. We could do that. You could also do some sort of flex, Yeti flex muscles to defend yourself for elusiveness. You could
just flex and take a punch.
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
Just buff a punch out.
Like Houdini. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Got a little buff out.
Yeah. Like icing out a punch.
That's right. And snow veil for elusiveness. I feel like the avalanche could double duty for you.
Yeah.
That's true.
Maybe something with cold hands. He touches you. It sends an extreme shiver and just
Oh. That could be physical and mental.
Yeah. I mean, you can give him a +1 to strength because his hands are so cold and hard. It just makes it that much worse.
Yellow snowball. Gross.
Ooh.
I mean, I kind of love it. You also remember famous
Cold
Yeti's
hands,
Pizzeria.
hot piss.
Yeah, that's right. Well, now it's the
Lovely.
All right, abominable avalanche. What do we think here? Cause an avalanche.
Yeah, it creates a veil of snow by causing an avalanche or... Which would buff his elusiveness.
Yeah.
Which is pretty helpful seeing as he's average.
Yeah, it gives him a little time to escape.
No, it's plain text. God damn it.
Cause it slow? Oh, I like that. You like avalanche and then they're stuck up to their knees in snow.
Yeah.
So they could have got a minus to their fast.
I like it. God dang it.
Foe.
Nice.
Very good.
Dig it.
I like that, causing negatives to...
Yeah. Yeah, that's fun.
Oh, what's up, Scav?
What up, Scav?
We're building cryptids for our Cryptid Clash, November 22nd.
You know Yetis, right? You've met a Yeti.
Right?
We're building a Yeti right now.
There are Yetis in Finland, no?
Yeah, there have to be.
There's gotta be. Yeah.
There has to be.
Yeah.
Buff out. Plus flex to prevent physical damage.
We're making up abilities that a Yeti would have in a combat.
So
and we need
best skill.
We need assistance. So
we should call it.
Tell us about your daily Yeti conversation.
+1 to resilient.
For sure.
Also,
it's an intimidating sight.
Maybe
your daily bear ride.
+1 to resilient, maybe +1 to scary.
Sure.
You could have him choose +1 to resilient or scary.
That's nice. Right, he's taking the hit and he's either feeling it or not.
Nice. Cold hands, hot piss.
This is gonna be interesting. I think it buffs strength.
Whatever it is, it buffs strength.
Or buffs smelly.
Oh, it could buff smelly.
It definitely gives a mental scar.
Yeah.
As a result of winning.
Oh, did you guys ever do whiteouts? Is that that's what we called them growing up? Where like in the middle of a snowball fight, you just grab a handful of snow and like noogie someone and shove snow in their face.
Oh,
could be like that, just like yellow
with
snow.
Hot piss.
But
Oh,
with
okay.
yellow, pisses in nearby snow, fills his hand, and just
Ugh.
Yeah, just right in the face.
Brutal.
Hey, Yeti don't fuck around, man.
No.
Is that what we wanted to do?
That sounds pretty awesome.
What do we call that? Yellow snow face?
I don't know why you're changing it.
All right. I don't know.
Yeah, cold hands, hot piss. Nothing better.
So, is it a mental attack or a physical attack?
I think
it's a mental.
Winning the engagement gives a mental scar.
Yeah.
Mental attack.
Like getting a swirly. It's like a physical attack, but it leaves a mental scar.
Shoves yellow snow into the face of foe. Hearing Yetis kind of mentally freeze their victims so they cannot move, but I don't know where that came from. Interesting.
I like that.
I like that idea too. How are we feeling about the Yeti?
The Yeti, yeah. I think that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I could see adding dooms to maybe the buff out thing where it freezes them from the scariness.
Yeah, like if they win the encounter or whatever.
If they win the encounter, yeah, they get to go again first.
Yeah. Can everyone out there hear Tio's typing noise, or is it just me?
I can hear it.
I can hear it for sure, yeah.
It's so funny.
Clickety clack clack clack.
It's like you're that guy with the gun safe in the old typewriter.
Mm-hmm.
These are the skills of the Yeti.
Mm-hmm. I went back.
Do not expect me to give you answers. Just wait until disclosure is disclosed.
That's right. Cold hands, hot piss, baby.
Yeah.
Now the skunk ape.
That's me.
That's you. Is the skunk ape smaller than a Bigfoot?
It is smaller than a Bigfoot.
Is it a small creature?
Okay, so when we're thinking small, think chupacabra.
That's a good question.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think it's still medium. It's just on the smaller end of medium.
Yep.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Well, obviously this one's easy for the great. The smelly skills.
Smelly's at the top for
It's
sure.
The stankiest. Now we got the good ones. I mean, it is basically like the sport version of a Bigfoot.
Yeah,
that's right.
And honestly, we talk about aquatic Bigfoots. It's the swamp version.
It is the swamp Bigfoot.
I could see swimming being in fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think swimmer is in fair. I think this is the answer. Skunk ape is the swamp Bigfoot.
Fairly swimmy.
Mm-hmm.
Well then, fast and agility for good.
I mean, that makes sense to me.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense. He seems like the least strong, certainly.
I like that Bigfoot
of the Sasquatch kind.
Is kind of the all-rounder. Yeti is kind of the strong Bigfoot, and Skunk Ape is kind of the speedy Bigfoot.
Like the little stinky one.
Yeah, the stanky one. That's right.
Yeah.
Swimmer. Definitely not sexy.
No.
Scary? I don't know if he's...
He honestly doesn't seem that scary either.
He doesn't seem that scary either, yeah. We got fast agility.
I mean, he could be fairly strong, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he's fairly strong.
He is a Bigfoot after all.
Stronger than a human fella.
That's right. That's right.
I don't know much about people's encounters with the skunk ape and how
I don't know if
violent
they're violent.
I don't think they're super violent. But I wouldn't.
All right.
I mean, listen, if you lived in the swamps of Florida, you got to add the Florida man of it all to the skunk ape. And the violence is there, you know?
Sure.
Well, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe it's fairly violent.
Yeah.
Like anyone in Florida has to be fairly violent.
I mean, you get it cornered, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We need more violent attacks also, just generally speaking.
Yeah.
So average elusiveness, I would say.
Yeah.
Average. We already got strong. We're gonna skip sexy.
We also have craftsmanship that's not up on the board right now. That's
true.
So I don't know how crafty the skunk ape is.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Smelly, we got. I guess he's averagely
Max has already got some ability stuff going on. I'm liking.
Yep. I think he's averagely scary, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
He's a swamp ape, dude. That's scary as shit.
Right? Swimmer, maybe he's averagely smart.
Yeah.
And we don't have resilient. Averagely resilient?
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
He seems the most likely to be like, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah.
And the least sexy of the Sasquatch
and the least
family.
sexy.
He is the least
Just like the three of us.
No.
Damn.
No.
That's not
untrue.
We're all different sexies, all right?
I'm just stinky sexy.
I'm stinky sexy.
It's called musky.
Musky.
Some women like it.
Yeah.
If you're Florida man, go and poke the swamp ape and get some angry encounters. Exactly.
Yeah, and then report back.
I mean, so we got the stink cloud.
Yeah.
You know. Or monstrous musk. How about monstrous musk?
Ooh, yeah.
Nice. Where's Dave? Get back here with your
That's not how you spell monstrous.
What's that called? Where you
alliteration?
Alliterations. Thank you.
Again, Florida man, swampy, apey. What other moves we got for the good old skunk ape?
I'd like a kind of straight up violent attack.
Yeah.
All right. How about straight up violence?
Yes.
Great. Yes. Done.
Beautiful.
And then just hit him with some violence.
Hell yes.
Great. Done.
I'm willing to give you, since you're not that good at violence.
Thank you.
Oh no, you're fair at violence. I was gonna say give
violence.
him +2 in violence, but
yeah, +2 violence.
No, we'll give you +1 violence. You can't break the rules.
Croc. You know what? That's a really good idea. Something involving crocodiles. Yeah.
Oh my god, that is such a good idea.
Would a skunk ape have a pet crocodile?
Yeah, summoning. Crocodile. Yeah, he summons.
Ride the crocodile.
Yeah.
Dude, jump on 2 crocodiles like skis and just like let them
buff his agility. Yeah.
Or you could fling a crocodile at somebody.
Yeah.
What do you prefer? What's your flavor, Jim? Croc.
Yeah, let's hit him with a croc.
You wanna fling the croc?
Yeah.
I like Croc Whisperer. That's its name. It is. It's kind of like he's multi-classing between Rogue and Ranger. You're right, Dave.
Yeah.
Boys, I finished the whole bottle of wine.
Wow, dude.
Nice.
I know.
Nicely done.
It happens every episode.
Do you go through a whole bottle every episode?
Whenever I drink wine, I absolutely do.
What a champ.
That bathtub was an entire bottle. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Oh, I know.
Wow.
I know.
Wow. What does the Croc Whisperer give you? +1.
If I hurl a crocodile?
Yeah.
+1 that feels like an attack, but also scary. Yeah, that feels maybe mostly scary.
Scary. Is it a physical or mental?
That is scary.
I mean,
throwing a crocodile.
Well, you see a skunk ape riding 2 crocodiles like skis at you. Are you physically or mentally scarred by that? I'm thinking mentally.
All right. I'll take it. Violence. This is obviously physical.
That's what I first envisioned Doom was like conjuring a familiar.
Yeah.
Like
so then for subsequent rounds there would be an additional attack or something? Like it doesn't do anything during that round.
That could be something that there's always like that +1 to scary stays because the croc's there
for subsequent rounds.
Unless the foe decides to focus the attack
to
on
attack
the
crocodile.
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
Yeah.
So for each round until foe deals with crocodile on the field. Hold on.
And I don't think that has to be complicated. I think if they just decide to attack the crocodile crocodile goes away.
Yeah. Like,
we don't have to build a crocodile and have them fight or anything.
No.
But they have to waste a round, right? They have to be like, I'm attacking the crack, and
I kind of wish that
I'm
song
you.
Down, Down, Down by the River was playing while we build these characters.
I mean, I can make it happen.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's from Baldur's Gate 3, whenever you create your character.
Oh, that's funny. Is it this?
Yeah.
This is how you build a skunk ape,
There we
dude.
go.
Yeah, dude.
Now we're building skunk apes.
Can it be a little less loud?
Yeah, it is pretty intense.
I don't know if I can...
Oh, I think it's the stream we
It's
have to
the
turn
stream.
down.
Yeah,
on
you
our end.
guys have to turn it down. I can't turn it down.
We have to
for
turn
you.
it down on Discord.
Yeah, I mean, I can turn it down for me, I guess.
No, I'm good now.
Is it nuts for the audience? Can everyone else hear it?
No, I turned it down for the audience.
I'm gonna test it.
Oh, okay.
It's probably really low for the audience.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. No, now I'm good.
Great.
Yeah.
Down.
This song is only 2 minutes long. God, that's
Loop it.
It never feels like that, dude.
Play it at a quarter speed.
Right. Monstrous Musk. +1 to Smelly.
Yeah.
For sure.
Scav says list the arms and the stink cloud sprays at.
That's exactly
like
how
combination
that should be
between pit
described.
stink and like actual skunk.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's where its stink lands are, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
1 to Smelly. Okay. How are we feeling? Do we need any more explanation for any of these?
I'm feeling real good with this music on.
Right?
Man.
Yeah, right?
Putrid debuff. Should we give it a debuff to somebody? +1 to Smelly. Mental attack.
Yeah, you can debuff. I like
Mental
giving
scar?
debuffs
Like it
to your
staggers them a little bit. They're like, oh no.
Yeah.
Mental scar.
Yeah, debuff their agility.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Now, not just because I'm biased, but I think we need to circle back to Bigfoot. So I feel like Bigfoot, like we should probably circle around to all of them. Because now we have
I don't
ideas.
want to circle into all of them.
That's right.
Physical attack.
Yeah, I feel like we've gotten a little more elegant.
So grip or ground pound. We've got kicks up dust, teleports away.
For anyone who wasn't here for Bigfoot, Bigfoot's the big boss. Anyone who wins everything else has got to go up against Bigfoot, so Bigfoot should be a little cheap.
Yeah.
Yes.
Plus, I'm going to be bad at it, so I need help. As Bigfoot.
So you could nag either the agility or fastness of your foe, or something like that. With the cloud you're kicking up of dust.
Yeah, I can see that. +1 to elusive, debuff, fast, -1.
Yeah, I can see that.
+1 sexy, makes foe question life, possible stun, causing foe to lose their turn. So how will that work?
That basically means that, say, Bigfoot went first, he'd go first again.
If he
on
wins
the next turn.
encounter.
If he wins the encounter,
Got it.
yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, I see. It wouldn't be like their attack doesn't counter anything. It's just like
right. It just immediately
because
puts
the
the foe
encounter has
back
to
in defensive.
Right. I see.
Yeah.
that's
Oh, so
fine.
possible stun. Actually, I should phrase it this way.
Unless you want to make it like Bigfoot
Stuns
gets a cheap
foe.
shot before the next round. Like Bigfoot gets one round to attack with where they don't get to do anything.
That's pretty powerful, but that's also a real boss move.
Yeah, exactly.
What is it? So that he
You
could
could
do
literally just let Bigfoot do an unanswered attack.
Yeah,
If he's
like a
succeeds in-
full stunned round.
Yep.
Oh.
If you want, it's cheap,
I mean,
but I don't think it's inappropriate.
are we
Yeah,
here?
dude, you're M. Bison right now.
That's-
dude. You're
Yeah,
gonna
exactly.
be
I
a
don't think
little
we
bit
should do it
cheap.
for anyone else, but
Yeah,
I would
right.
do it for Bigfoot.
Gets
Yeah, dude.
one.
That's like a haymaker move. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, you still have to hit the attack.
Yeah, exactly. You have to win the engagement, and then you get one cheap shot, and then the next engagement.
I can see that.
And everyone in chat will be like, Bigfoot, Bigfoot, Bigfoot,
Oh,
Bigfoot.
yeah.
They'll all be calling in at once,
That's right.
yelling Bigfoot in the phone. They'll just scream Bigfoot and then hang up.
Oh, I would love people to call in with trash talk against cryptids.
Yeah.
Right. So I think for Murderous Moan, it's like the Super Saiyan ability. So
Yeah.
the +1 to physical attacks, just like, I mean, it'd be
Stay.
+1 to.
You want to keep it?
strong.
You want to keep it so you can do it every round?
Well, I
keep
want to
getting
keep
bigger.
it until they do something. In the same way with the crocodile.
Sure.
Yes.
Because I'm trying to, like, so, because we built out Yeti, he's, like, buff Bigfoot. We built out Skunk Ape, he's, like, elusive Bigfoot. Bigfoot's got to be a little bit of a combination of the both. And so if he keeps the +1 physical attack until, like...
A mental scar?
Foe causes a mental scar on
Yeah.
Bigfoot, you know?
Yeah,
I
it
could see
breaks his
that.
concentration, yeah.
Yeah. Until...
Cookie's the only cryptid? Well, shit, what are we doing this for?
Cookie, you are so valuable with something like this right now.
Yeah, right.
We can use your expertise.
Cookie, we're down by the river,
That's right.
and we need help. We're in a van.
You know how many times I've built a character in Baldur's Gate with Dio, and he just kept doing that?
I wanted to do a super cut of her just saying down for 12 hours.
Down the whole time. Yeah.
Oh my god, I almost did it.
Why didn't you?
Because it's 12 hours of listening to
Oh, well, Cookie, as we build our next cryptid, you can help us to figure out which skills will go into their skill pyramid. And we're creating their abilities. You'll see. It's really easy. It's very it's loosely based on the Fate Core system, which we talked about before.
Yeah.
So you'll know it's just really easy.
All right. So these are our big bads, our boss fights, our Iron Cryptids, our Iron Chef Cryptids. We got Gripper Bigfoot with the Gripper Ground Pound, physical attacks, kicks up dust, teleports away, +1 elusive roll, debuffs fast. Mesmerizing Mommy Milkers, mental attack, +1 sexy, makes foe question life, stuns foe. Bigfoot gets 1 free attack. Murderous Moan, charge up +1 physical attacks, causes a mental scar until Bigfoot succumbs to a mental scar. Cool. Yeti.
I see that.
Abominable Avalanche creates a veil of snow by causing an avalanche. +1 to your elusiveness. -1 to foes fast. Buff out. Flex to prevent damage. +1 resilient or scary. If encounter is 1, Yeti goes first again. First as the foe is frozen in fear for the next turn. It goes again first. Yeah.
Wait for what? What are we waiting for?
I'm not waiting. What?
Oh, Dio's not gonna wait.
I'm not waiting.
Bigfoot should have a special ability, blur appearance. I mean,
That's pretty good. I am for Bigfoot having 4 abilities instead of 3.
I think
He
that's
is the
acceptable.
That's a
big boss.
really good idea, Doom.
Let's drop
And that
a
is a
4th ability
great
on Bigfoot,
4th ability.
and then let's move
That
on
is-
to another crypto.
All right, I know. We gotta get going. We gotta get moving. We only got 3. We got 4 more
That's smart.
cryptids to make.
Smart.
It's a
Yeah, it's
really good
definitely an
idea.
elusivity, right? That's
Yeah.
like a. You think you're punching me, but you're actually punching my blur.
Yeah, right.
Blur. I like girls that are boys that are girls that like boys.
Wow. You got your head
Thank
checked by a jumbo jet, huh? Like range attacks are harder to hit. Yeah, I feel like it would be like a resilience or like a
Elusive.
elusive.
Is
yeah.
elusive cheating?
Yeah, it would buff his elusive.
Also, as a bonus, it should make you impossible to photograph, which I realize It's not likely someone's going to try to take a photograph of you in the middle of one of these fights, but just in case.
You know, a skill to add to all these other skills is perception, maybe.
Oh,
how well they can perceive.
Oh, shit.
And then you can debuff the perception.
Yeah.
Does that mean we have to go through and add that to everybody?
I mean, we just gotta put it in the skill list, but.
Yeah, but do we need to put it in our triangles?
No. Because
I don't think maybe Yeti could do with perception because he lives in snow, but I don't know.
Would you rather have perception than like smart or something? Like, yeah, I guess or
yeah, you know what? That's
perception over than crafty, right? Like,
well, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you're right. Let's do perception over crafty for the Yeti.
Yeah.
Simple fix. There we go.
Yeah. Buffs elusiveness, makes you impossible to photograph and harder to hit. I mean, the +1 to elusiveness is enough. I feel like that's just a straight. It's okay if he's got a 4th ability. It shouldn't be super duper OP. I feel like the other ones are OP enough. You know, I'm okay with that being kind of weird.
I guess you could choose to have it be +1 to elusiveness or -1 to foes perception, and you can choose.
Yeah, that's
it's not OP, but there's still some variety.
Yeah,
those give you some options. You have a super perceptive.
Yeah, I like it. I like that idea. Good suggestion.
They're perceiving you too much.
Right. All right, so we got Skunk Ape, Monstrous Musk, lifts arms, sprays out, debuffs agility, straight up violence. Fantastic. Just hit him with some violence, +1 physical violence.
Is that? Did I just see Bigfoot Dong?
No.
I thought
he's elusive.
Yeah, okay.
That might be against TOS.
It's art.
That's right. Dude. It is art. Do you want any added to straight up violence, or is it just straight up violence?
Is it just the
it's just straight up violence?
I think that's fine.
The
yeah,
simplest.
Okay.
It gives me a lot of room to invent on the spot.
There you go. All right, we got Mothman.
Ooh.
But we got to do the skills.
Yeah, we got to do the skills
That's right.
first.
And sexiness is up there.
I mean, yeah. Arguably, this is our first great sexy.
Yeah, our first sexiest primary skill.
Because remember, he also made that woman leave her husband.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. I don't even think there's a debate.
Canonically sexy.
He is a canonically sexy monster, yeah.
He is, dude.
He is definitely a good flyer. Good flyer.
Oh, yeah, our first flight.
I think his perception is also really good. Because
that's
premonition, you know.
Fairly fast.
He's definitely fast.
Yeah. When he's flying, at least. On the ground, probably not.
Right. I think he's pretty scary.
Yeah. Lurking outside the window, staring in at you, not into it.
I might put his agility up in fair as well.
I agree.
All right, so we got averagely strong or crafty or smart or resilient. I feel like he's not very resilient. He is a moth after all.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
Average strong. He's like slightly stronger than a human.
That's
true.
Yeah. I would say averagely elusive too.
Yeah. A lot of people have seen him. He's everywhere.
Yeah.
That's true.
His whole point
is not that elusive. Yeah.
Yep.
Wing clap for gust of wind, but also cheek clap. Exactly.
Yeah.
He's not very smelly. I don't know how violent he is either.
He doesn't seem actually that violent at all, except to dogs.
That's true. He does eat dogs.
But that's just hungry, really.
We're all violent. I mean, he's able to have premonitions about disasters.
Yeah, that's true.
He is smart.
Ooh, is there like a
agility? Yeah.
Foresight or something?
Or
is that dumb?
Foresight, yeah. Psychic ability.
Perception. That's what I was kind of.
He knows what you're gonna do next round.
Oh yeah, you're
that
right.
is true. He should have a premonition ability.
Yeah. Oh, that should be an ability. Absolutely. Yeah. Where you have to commit to what you're gonna do the next round.
I guess he's averagely violent because he kills those dogs. That's the only one I can think of.
Yeah.
That should go on.
More so than any of the other things.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call him crafty, really, unless we're gonna lean into that he's an alien, which is silly.
Listen, Mothman could be attracted to lights. It'll depend on who he fights and whether they build a light for him.
Yeah. How sneaky they are.
All right, so we gotta have something with the premonition ability. He's gotta have the cheek claps.
Yeah.
Night vision is good. I like that. What else we got for? We got cheek clap.
I do like night vision.
Is that an ability? Like he gets a +1 to perception?
Yeah, I would say it would buff his perception.
How do we decide if it's night, though?
True.
Call it moth vision, then.
Moth vision!
Well, that's kind of the same
He does
thing
have
as
big
his
ol' eyeballs.
premonition, right? Oh, yeah,
You're right.
I mean, we could put scary red eyes as an ability. Again, these are just placeholders until we start really narrowing them down. You know, honestly, the Down by the River is really helping me create this.
It is.
Right now.
I thought it was gonna be irritating, but it's not.
No, it breeds
and I'm honestly
creativity.
not sure why.
Larian knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
All right, so premonition. I don't think I spelled that right, but
this is probably OP, but I kind of like making it. If they win this engagement, the foe has to commit to what they're going to do in the next engagement. So even if Mothman isn't going first, he like knows what to react to.
Okay, yeah.
That's interesting. I like that idea. So how would that work? So does it do any damage?
I think it just lets him know what you're gonna do.
A mental scar and
Oh,
forces
sure, yeah, you
them
do a
to
mental
make a
scar,
certain
yeah.
move, maybe.
Yeah. It is a good brainstorming.
Maybe Mothman then gets the pick of their abilities, what they have to do.
Oh, he gets to choose what they're gonna do next
Yeah,
round?
Mothman, yeah. If they win the disengagement, they choose what their foe does in the next
I mean, that's
engagement.
pretty powerful.
That seems super OP, yeah.
But like,
yeah,
you know, cheek claps and scary.
Mothman's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I mean, Mothman might listen.
He's
BT
Liu Kang, dude.
That's
He's Ryu.
Down by the river.
It's a banger, dude. It's so good.
Is premonition, what kind of attack would that be? Perception attack, I guess?
Yeah, he would buff his perception.
Yeah. Does he buff his perception, or is it just a straight perception roll? His perception's already 3. I'm just saying this feels like a very OP move, and so giving it a buff on top of it is like feels.
You're right. We don't always have to buff. You're right.
Yeah. That's maybe a buffless.
Yeah. I'll just put perception
on their next turn, by the way.
Yeah, there is.
Thank you.
It is the caveat that they have to win this engagement for it to work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put no buff just to make.
Yeah,
clear.
forces a perception roll. Yeah.
Okay. And then cheek claps, buffs, sexy, +1 sexy.
Sure.
Could be a physical scar that it leaves, because this is like a shockwave those cheeks are sending out.
That just sounds like a fart.
But it's so much more.
Yeah. Listen, it's a glorious fart. Was that it? Physical scar? Or did you say mental scar? Okay. Physical scar. And then scary red eyes.
I don't think anyone's mentally scarred by those cheeks.
No, man.
It's a glory to behold.
Yeah. Honored to see them.
Pushes enemies back. I can see that. Gust of wind from his cheek, classic.
Yeah, it could debuff their faster there by pushing them back.
Well, we don't want to put it at the same level as our big footy boys, right?
That's true. That's true.
Mental scary red eyes, mental attack, or mental scar. We'll put. Actually, maybe I should just. I'm gonna go through and like clean up the language on all these later, but
sure.
I'm gonna go through and dirty up the language.
Sick.
Fill them with cusses.
Love it. Mental attack. +1 scary?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
+1 scary. Mental attack, fear would be like causes loss of HP each turn, like 4 or so. So there's not really an HP system in this. It's like everybody gets only a certain amount of scars that they can inflict.
Yeah, so they have 4 physical HP and 4 mental HP, and they stand to lose one of those each engagement in the battle.
Yeah, so you have to like win 4 rounds against the other opponent. It's kind of standardized in that way. So, I mean, scary red eyes is just like a straight up attack. +1 scary causes mental.
It should also scare away any dogs in the area.
I like that note.
That's right.
I know we don't have any mechanic for anyone to have dogs right now, but who knows?
I mean, Chupacabra is
it's kind of a
be
dog.
highly effective.
Debatably a dog.
Yeah.
Sweet. I mean, I feel like this feels pretty good for Mothman right now.
That feels like a Mothman to me.
Yeah.
All right.
Remember, everyone out there, you can pop in the chat. You can give us a phone call. You can head out and go to bed.
Take care, Anthony. Thanks for hanging. All right. Chupacabra is definitely small.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, he is.
It's our first little fella.
We got our first little guy.
Which I think would make him fast, higher up in the fast.
Sure.
Not great, but good.
Yeah, definitely good fastness.
Good fast.
I feel like the Chupacabra is pretty scary.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Yeah. Like maybe.
But is he scarier than he is elusive or agile?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think maybe he's great at scary. I feel like maybe he is one of the scarier guys.
All right.
Right? Maybe? Somebody tell me I'm wrong.
Maybe that's
in the
his
chat.
best thing, yeah. I do think he's pretty violent. I mean,
yeah, that's
he's
true.
definitely very violent.
Yeah.
You're not wrong there. Maybe it's this. Maybe he's most violent.
Violent, then fast and scary. Yeah, that's true.
And then
That's
elusive.
true. Little violent
They
thing.
do drink blood, yeah. He's a little
Yeah.
violent, fast boy.
Yeah.
He's definitely elusive and agile.
Yeah.
Not strong.
Not strong at all, yeah.
I don't know if he's smelly.
At
Well, he's
best,
got
they
dried
smell like a wild
blood.
dog, so they're pretty
Yeah.
average smell.
Yeah.
I'd say they're smelly. If
Okay.
they're lizard, they're even worse.
Not a flyer. We can just cross that out right off the rip.
Yep. I'd say they probably have average perception. They hunt at night.
That's true. They can find a goat in the night.
That's right. We already got that one. Oh, this is gonna bother me. Where is it? Where is the thing? There it is. Smelly we got, scary we got, fast we got, elusive we got, resilient. They don't feel very resilient.
Yeah, I don't think they're super resilient.
They don't feel very smart. They're not really a swimmer. Perception
Do we have to do the whole pyramid?
Ooh.
That is a...
We could not do the pyramid, but then maybe make the great a +5 then. So if we like kill like the bottom rung, basically.
Oh yeah. So he's like especially good at violence.
Yes, exactly. But he doesn't have any average moves. Less options, bigger bite.
Yeah, because like for clarity's sake, like the skills are like you can apply anything you want to those and make a roll. The abilities aren't like you don't have to use the abilities every turn. You can decide to do something else, right?
Yeah.
So we should also think about abilities like passive abilities that just like are just blankets.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So maybe his blanket ability is that he's just naturally violent. You know, like he just always has +1 to violence. Or
we could also, for him, if he doesn't have the average pyramid, we give him 1 more ability than 3.
True.
He's one of them that has 4 abilities, less going on with skills.
So actually, I have an idea, and this is spinning off of what Doom just said. They have a blood drinking ability, right? What if the first time they make an attack, then they get a +1 to violence, and they hit again, then they get a +2 to violence, then they hit again, they get a +3 to violence.
Like every time they hit in a row.
They just keep stacking, So that
I like that.
They don't have any average abilities, but then they start getting one really good ability. And
I like that.
And that's just like the feature. Hello,
that's scary.
Mom of Creatures. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We're building cryptids for our Cryptid Clash on November 22nd.
Help
3
us.
weeks from today. Help us build some creatures, some cryptids. Getting into Chupacabra.
Yeah, right now we're working on Chupacabras. We just figured out that it's not average at anything. Now we're giving it abilities. Like, nice. We're doing all this work down by the river today, instead of in our spooky old house.
That's right. Most physical.
Also, the phone line is open.
That's right. Feel free to call in with your thoughts.
Or someone else's thoughts, if you have them.
Yeah.
Well, once
we're not
you
here
have someone
to assume
else's
psychic
thoughts, aren't
abilities.
they your thoughts?
I think they still belong to the person you stole them from.
Fair enough. If you're some sort of thought stealer.
Yeah, if you're a thought thief, you know.
Thought thief.
Bring anyone's thoughts. Ability, thought thief.
Right.
A Quiet Place. Is this song in A Quiet Place?
Okay.
Or are they just down by a river in The Quiet Place? I vaguely remember that movie. I remember them talking near a waterfall. That's what I remember about that movie.
I mean, we should call this something else. As much as I like that.
Blood Goblin.
Goat sucking.
Goat sucking.
That's what it means.
Only ability.
Is that his only ability?
No, I'm kidding.
I mean this
maybe,
ability
but I'm
seems
kidding.
super
I would never use another ability.
Right.
I feel like this
stealer.
guy's
right.
functionally built. But... Goat stealer?
I guess we could do like mangy dog.
What does that do?
He just gets like +1 elusiveness or something. I don't know. I'm trying to think of other
+1 to smelly.
+1 to smelly.
Debuff someone because he's mangy.
I hate you so much, Jim. You're the
Is that
worst.
Snickers. Dude, post-Halloween candy is so good.
The best candy.
It really is.
It's the only time I ever eat this kind of candy, really, you know? The river!
To his, what did we say, ablusiveness?
Ablusive?
Ablusiveness? ability to hide better. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's elusive. Yeah.
Plus elusiveness. Yeah. Plus 1 elusiveness.
Plus 1 offensiveness.
Yeah. Right.
Plus on the leftover Halloween candy. That's what I'm at. I just ate -1 Halloween candy.
Okay. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like Chupacabra, if he does one thing incredibly well.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I think that's it, right? He tries to suck your blood and get more violent, and then he's a little bit elusive so you don't stomp on him.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like that is pretty much the range of the Chupacabras.
That's true, yeah. That can be powerful.
I mean, because this one has the potential to just scale, right? Like, so bad. Like, he just beats you with violence over and over again. Like, okay, Fresno Nightcrawler.
Oh, I'm so excited for this one. I don't know how the hell we're going to make this thing an effective fighter.
That's where I ran out of what's on the list. So if we get past this, you're going to have to tell me where we're going.
Big kicks, baby.
Yeah, what is this guy? Looks like pants. That's an ability.
Looks like
pants. The size of a human.
Is he
We're
big?
Small?
Are they? Yeah, he's the size of a human, right? So they're
Is he the full size? Okay.
The size of a human wearing giant MC Hammer pants.
Could get into a rage, be like the Tasmanian. I feel like that's part of the excessive violence.
Yeah, I feel like every time he draws blood, he just gets more powerful. That's like, that's brutal.
Fresno, yeah. What is this guy got? Nothing. No skills, no abilities.
This guy.
Big soft pants.
Right. For people who don't know, let's pull this up.
Oh yeah, we should be pulling up these things.
It's this guy.
This old fella. Oh, that's a spookier version than I'm used to seeing.
Yeah, usually they look way sillier than this.
Wow.
Glows.
Do we?
Pants.
What are the stories? Do we have stories of a Fresno Nightcrawler? What do they do?
They walk around and look weird. Yeah, I don't know. That's about it. I don't think they.
Maybe he's not the guy we do next. Maybe we do Sheep Squatch or something.
We could do Sheep Squatch. We'll put him back.
The river.
Sheep Squatch.
Or Flatwoods Monster.
Oh, Flatwood.
Yeah, let's do Flatwoods Monster. Because I'm still unsure about Sheep Squatch, to be honest. Too close to the Sasquatch family.
That's fair.
Flatwoods Monster. Hold on, let me change this bad boy.
But Sheep Squatch would be a good physical counterpart to Yeti. Like they could go toe to toe.
True.
But I guess so could the Jersey Devil. I think the Jersey Devil's pretty crazy.
What am I looking for?
You're looking for.
There he is.
Yeah.
What do we know about the flat?
I mean, they're also definitely scary.
Yes.
I think maybe this is like the top scary one. Do we have a top scary one? I don't know that we do. Yeah, we don't.
Well, then he's our scary guy.
Yeah, I feel like he's top scary. Like at home.
What does he do?
The Flatwoods Monster?
Yeah, what's his whole thing?
I'm looking him up. I don't know that much about him.
I've only ever fought him in Fallout.
Yeah, I was going to say, other than I think people think he's an alien.
Bright object crossed the sky. Went to the Fisher farm. The group.
Yo, look how big he is compared to a human.
Yeah, dude's huge.
Oh, maybe he's
like two people standing on top of each other.
Maybe he's a
I think
big
he's
boy.
a big 10 feet tall. 10 feet tall, dude.
Oh.
That seems big.
We make him a big.
Small claw-like hands.
He could be the smallest version of big we got.
A head that looks like the Ace of Spades.
The Ace of Spades. If you
Makes a hissing sound. Glides towards the people.
Oh, so he's a flyer.
He glides at least. The people smelled a pungent mist and were nauseated.
Ooh, he's smelly.
A. Lee Stewart Jr. of the Braxton Democrat went to the field where it happened the next day and discovered skid marks and an odd gummy deposit.
Ew. So he's a shit.
Gross. Real gross of him.
Yeah. Looks like that's all we have. Pretty minimal. Scary, stinky, floaty.
Scary, stinky,
big,
floaty.
And large, but it does seem like primarily scary. It seems like this seems like a mental attack kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A big mental.
Kind of creature.
He's like the sorcerer.
Should he be a good flyer? I mean, he floats. I feel like he doesn't
floats.
fly.
Yeah, he's
not
not like
if he's an
good at
alien, maybe he's really smart. We don't really have any super smart.
Oh, that's
Let's give him
true.
some
Maybe he's real smart.
smartness. I like it. Slidey, if it leads a skid mark, yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. It said glides. Maybe it meant like Godzilla on his tail.
That's right.
I'd say he's got to be fairly violent to have claws.
Yeah,
he
that's
developed those from being a violent creature.
True.
Yeah.
I could say that. I could see that. Was he fast?
I mean, he's not encumbered if he's gliding across the ground. He's got to be at least average fast.
Yeah.
Maybe he's more agile, being able to float.
That's true.
I mean,
he's at least agile for a big dude, you know.
That is true. So
Like maybe not the most agile.
Flyer to. Maybe we do agile here, and then we move flyer. Since he just floats to average.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if he's an alien and he had a craft spaceship, then maybe he's crafty.
Crafty. Game and a craft.
Exactly.
Space crafty.
And also, if he's 10 feet tall, he's got to be at least averagely strong, right?
Average strong, yeah. Strong.
Skinny little arms.
He's gonna get a +1 to strong too, though. Oh no, he's not. Wait, how does this read? What?
What's large craft?
Being large, you get a minus to strong. Wait.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I think this should be flipped.
It should be flipped. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, because this small and large just get the same bonuses. The way this reads.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, naturally his size is going to give him a plus to strong. We got to fix that on every single one now.
Yeah. That's okay. Resilience. Resilience? He's a big boy.
Hard to know.
Yeah. Elusive? I guess
he survived an alien crash, I'm guessing.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
True. Maybe
so
he's resilient.
At least resilient enough.
I would say elusive because he disappeared in a skid mark and goo.
Yeah. I believe it.
Not really floaty. If at that point, if he leaves the skid mark, that is also true.
I mean, I suppose.
This is the Flatwoods Monster. Which, for the uninitiated, UFO crash, sightings, smelly, big, tall, monster guy looks like that. Very scary. I mean, obviously,
unpleasant fella.
Skid marks is...
Yeah, skid marks need to be an ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
What I mean, he's got some sort of pungent odor.
Yes.
How do you spell pungent?
However you want.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know.
I like the idea of pungent mist.
Yeah,
it's a perfect.
That's true. They do specify mist, not so maybe that it's smelly and a little obfuscation.
Mm-hmm,
yeah.
Pungent mist
and
then
odd gummy deposit. Can we do something with that?
Skid marks and
yeah, that's his skid mark. Yeah.
Oh right. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to do something with scary. That's his primary thing.
Yeah,
that's true.
He could just loom. Can he just loom frighteningly?
Frightening present. Loom menacingly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this picture has him huge. It's crazy.
Yeah. 10 feet tall, dude. That's what it says.
That was monster. It's weird. That's a weird
red face. Yeah.
Okay. Skid marks. I like the idea of skid marks like creating an area, like marking an area, like a wall of gooey deposits that people can't move past or something, you know?
Yeah.
I can dig that.
Doing it could make the opponent have to roll every time to not get debuffed or something like that.
Oh yeah,
like
they leave in their
around.
sticky residue, and you have to hit a certain roll to move past it.
Mm-hmm.
Foes must roll a movement skill check, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
order to attack next turn?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. So they can still defend.
Or to not receive like a debuff to faster or something like that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it could affect like a bunch of things like agility, fast.
Oh, that's...
Yeah. Maybe it should just be a straight debuff. Debuff. A movement ability other than fly.
Or swim?
Or swim, I guess, yeah. Which is only really fast or
Agility.
Unless we make something else up.
Yeah.
It also affects, I guess, elusiveness.
Yeah, and elusiveness.
That's true. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Okay. And then Pungent Mist. +1. Buffs Smelly. +1. I cannot type, apparently. Buff Smelly +1.
Mm-hmm. Mental Scar.
Mental Scar. Cool. Gooey Deposits doesn't have to be an attack, right? It doesn't have to do any damage. Yeah.
No.
Cool. And then Loom Menacingly, I guess, is also a Mental Scar.
Seems like
For
a
sure.
mental attack, yeah.
Yeah, he's a mental guy.
Mental attack. I guess +1 to scare you, right?
Yeah, I think it's +1 to scary mental attack.
Simple,
They can,
effective.
yeah.
I like it.
They can dig into how they want to loom, you know.
Right. Do we
In the
want to do
moment.
one more, or do we want to call it here?
I go either way.
Yeah, we could do one more.
One more, Jersey Devil.
Jersey Devil. Yeah, that's a strong finish.
Jersey Devil. Jersey Devil.
Someone
is
call in and walk us through the Jersey Devil.
Small, right?
Yeah.
Is he small?
I think so.
He is, right?
I
Let me
picture
find
him
out.
small.
I always picture him small too, but now I'm curious.
What a cutie.
Bipedal kangaroo or wyvern-like creature with a horse or goat-like head, leathery bat wings, small arms, clawed hands, strange elongated body, and thick tail. Has moved quickly and described as emitting a high-pitched, blood-curdling scream.
Love it.
There you go.
It also was born of a woman in the
What?
13th century. Yeah, it was born out of the Leeds family.
Huh.
Yeah.
So
Who
Jersey
knew?
Devil leads. Nice.
Right?
Is that his full name?
That's his full name.
That's his full
Jersey
name.
Devil lead.
All right, let's update the picture for people so they can get an idea of what we're dealing with here. This bad boy.
Oh, that looks big.
He
Yeah,
does
that
look
one
big there.
does look big. The Jersey Devil.
Also,
line,
way less dorky than I picture the Jersey Devil. And way
Well,
more of a human face.
Hold on. The Jersey Devil that I'm familiar with looks like this.
Yeah, that's more what I'm picturing.
Yeah.
That guy's not going to get into the fucking squared circle with anyone.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the
What do you mean?
details on this picture are very different than the details on this picture.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I think he's got to be a flyer, right?
He's a flyer.
He's got them wings.
He's got a flyer.
I don't know that he's a good flyer, though.
I mean, he is shaped like this, so
Yeah.
how good of a flyer could he really be? I think
He's like a bumblebee.
right. What people are not really seeing here are, oh my god, you can't hold
Anything. They're not seeing anything at all.
But these little feetsies that he's got
This
going
little
on here.
cute
Yeah.
hoofs? Are they hoofs?
Yeah, look at right
Is he
above
hoofing
here, like this little business. I don't know what's
Listen to
going on
my
there.
hooves.
Look at those
Listen to
little,
my
little tap
hooves.
He's got
dancing
horse hooves.
shoes.
That means he's a fast guy. Yeah.
He could
Yeah.
be fast. That's true. Is he
He seems
really
quick.
fast? Okay. All right.
That could be his big thing. Yeah.
I
he could be
mean,
fast.
What did it say in the thing? Strange. Moved quickly.
He had a screech.
It literally said
Yeah, I don't
moved
really know that
quickly.
much about. I feel like the story is just people see the dude once in a while, right? They're like, ah.
Well, that's the whole thing, is that the legend is like that the child would be of the devil, was born from Mother Leeds,
No.
transformed into a creature with hooves, goat's head, bat wings, and forked tail. Growling and screaming, the child beat everyone with its tail before flying up the chimney and heading to the pines.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Violent.
Yeah,
He's
Tail
violent.
whip.
It's true. He is pretty violent.
And he can fly up the chimney.
He's pretty good at violence. I mean, if he's beat everyone, he's fairly strong.
He's fairly strong.
Yeah.
Fair.
For a little guy.
For a little guy, exactly. Well, because he's gonna get minus the strong,
Oh, that's true.
so it's gonna balance out to 1.
Yeah.
Agility, I
I dig that.
guess. Right?
Yeah.
If he's quick,
Yeah.
I would probably put him in elusive too.
Yeah. Hard to catch for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I bet he is an okay swimmer.
Okay, yeah.
Wait a minute. He's made out of a horse and bat wings and a weird
Yeah.
serpent body. None of
Horses are pretty good swimmers.
Are
Some
they?
serpents are pretty good swimmers.
Are they? Are
Yeah,
horses
water
pretty good
moccasins.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Aren't they?
He
Am I wrong about that?
Smarts
Who knows about horses?
That's true.
Call in
yeah,
and tell me
us
about
a
horses.
horse's swimming capabilities.
I
wish
think they
Christine
swim.
was here.
Oh,
She'd be able to
She knows.
Now, how do we feel about the sexiness of this one?
That's cute.
Which one are we looking at? Because that one's cute.
It's cute.
Other one's jacked. Pretty sexy.
I don't know that I find either of them particularly sexy.
True, but they are a devil.
Yeah.
Horses can swim, but aren't super good at it. Okay.
Thank you, Edgy.
Okay. Average swimmer, I guess.
Cookie says serpents are great swimmer.
Okay.
So yeah, average.
All right, we'll give
average is out.
We'll give
the
it
tail's better than the
average.
feet.
We don't have a lot of swimmers, so that's fine.
So average is still pretty good.
And some of these guys are gonna have to face against Loch Ness. So
true.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Number 1 swimmer.
I feel like not.
Oh, Scav has a bunch. Horses can indeed swim. In fact, they are very competent swimmers due to their huge lungs, which allows them to float. Is that true?
Wow.
Oh, from via Google.
My God.
All right.
They have a natural instinct to swim.
I feel like they're average.
They trot in the water.
I'm throwing average scariness to the Jersey Devil. I mean, he's called the Devil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you gave birth to one, you'd be like, ah!
Yeah, right?
He's got demon blood. Yeah.
Yeah.
True. And we need one more.
Nessie
for
is the
average.
primo swimmer.
Yeah, I'm sure that Nessie's gonna have great
Big
swimming.
and swimmy.
Yeah, big swimmer.
And weirdly elusive.
True.
Oh, we need
Usually
one more thing
only
for this
shows
guy.
up as logs floating.
Yes, we need one more.
Well, probably average perceptive if you're not feeling anything else.
True. Yeah, because I wouldn't say it's crafty.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem very crafty.
All right. So we've got this blood-curdling screech. Oh, hi,
Yeah, the
cat.
screech definitely.
Blood-curdling screech. What else?
Demonic bloodline.
Flying up a chimney.
Demonic bloodline. I like it.
Flutter away. Is there a,
Yeah,
is there
something to do
a
with flying.
Can we get away from fights?
I think
Can you
they're
just
like
can you just
Yeah.
take off? Is that an available move?
Yeah, I guess that's true. He could be just like, see ya. Yeah.
Pacifist flight.
Yeah. Fly away.
Is it? Do we like that or no? We can say no. We can say you have to stand your ground.
I mean,
We could do something like akin to like a one-time use. Like he uses it one time in a battle and he negates whatever happens to him in the attack.
oh yeah, he
By
just like
flying away.
yeah, he just flies
like he
away.
just-
he doesn't take a scar if he loses.
Skips a whole round.
Right. Yeah.
It's
not a he can just choose to use it. He doesn't have to roll. It just happens automatically.
Gotcha. Well, hey, how's it going, Kata? We're building cryptids for our Cryptid Clash on November 22nd. Yeah, so we go.
Right now we're building a Jersey Devil.
That's right.
We did the baseline work. We're figuring out what his abilities are. This is probably our last dude for the night, but we'll have to do more eventually, so.
For sure.
You'll see this process more someday, likely.
Actually, let's just put it this way. Negate the effect of one combat. You can use this ability only once per battle.
Are we saying, like, they can activate it at the end of the round? So it's like they've lost and they're like, pfft.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can use
essentially.
it one time, yeah, to not lose.
But they can do it at the end. It's not like they have to declare that when they're declaring their move.
No.
It's an interrupt to use.
Yeah, it's kind of like a
how
reaction.
Magic worked when I played Magic. Did you know that? Do you guys know that? They don't have interrupts and instants anymore. They're all the same.
I did know that.
I know nothing of Magic.
They didn't have interrupts when I played Magic, which was 18 years ago, Jim.
Well, if you played Magic when I did, and then never again, that's upsetting news.
Doesn't Jersey Devil spit fire and or poison?
Does it? Do they?
Seems like important information.
I don't think
Wait, is
so.
the rake included? The
That
rake?
could be
Wait, are
an
you talking about
aspect of the
gambling?
demonic bloodline.
Or is there a rake out here somewhere?
Right?
I don't see a rake.
Hold on.
You know what? We could switch out Fresno with a rake.
Oh, is the rake a creature?
Yeah.
I thought they were asking about gambling.
I don't see anything about fire, spitting fire, in the Wikipedia at least. I do.
If I Google,
I searched
what
fire.
does the Jersey Devil spit?
Yeah.
I'm not getting anything. Source me. Give me a source.
Yeah, give me a source for these ideas, because I don't think that's in this. What I am seeing though, which is interesting, is that various people have either tried to shoot it or fire cannonballs at it, and it has had no effect. So they are heavily resilient.
It's bulletproof.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So maybe we should change something.
Elusive to resilience.
Yeah, resilience maybe is more.
They just eat it? They just eat the cannonball?
Yeah, they just don't do any damage, yeah.
That sounds like they're not very elusive at all, then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know about this spitting fire. You can't just make up things about cryptid.
Yeah, I don't know where
this is
it's coming from.
It's a little something called cryptozoology that you gotta follow, all right?
Okay, so fly away I've added. You can use this ability after you lose a combat. Demonic bloodline, blood curdling screech. I feel like
Mental scar.
Yeah, mental scar.
Stun of some kind, yeah.
Yeah, it seems like a stun. Like catches you off step. You're like, screech.
So +1.
We're not just doing the Jersey Devil. This is our 6th maybe creature that we've
so
gone through and made a sheet for.
We will.
It might be our last one though.
It might be our last one today. We are doing the Cryptid Clash on November 22nd. 3 weeks from today, and we will be using a dice rolling system, the Fate system, to.
Is it number 6? Thank you, Tim.
Yeah,
I'm not tracking it at all.
Today. And yeah, so we'll be having other streamers battle out with these cryptid characters that we're creating. And we've made 6 of them. We'll run through them right before we sign off for the new folks. Demonic Bloodline, I feel like this should be like +1 resilience. Buffs
Sure.
resilience.
It could like call upon its demonic brethren.
Exactly.
It's call upon the fire that runs through its veins. Shake off an attack.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll go through and write some flavor for some of these.
Well, I think that part of the idea, right, is that the people are riffing the flavor as they go.
Yeah,
right. So you're like
absolutely start, right?
Yeah.
Just a little bit, you know.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Just a little, you know.
All right. Okay.
Well, maybe I won't. All right. Maybe I won't.
No, do it.
You know what? Fuck it.
I
I'm
dare
not doing
you.
it. Fuck you. I double dog undare me.
Oh.
Listen, you want them to be creative, but you don't want it to be so vague that they don't know what to do with
Exactly.
it. Yeah.
I mean, I think the 2 people, if we get both the people we want to get, they're pretty creative guys. So we have an actor and an artist. So hopefully that'll be good. But anyway, I think this is number 6, and I think this is what we're going to call it tonight. Just to run it through, we did Bigfoot, who's going to be our main man. He's got the Gripper Ground Pound, the Mesmerizing Mommy Milkers, and the Murderous Moan. We got the Yeti, Abominable Avalanche, Buff Out, and Cold Hands, Hot Piss.
Still my favorite label for an ability.
Skunk Ape, we got Monstrous Musk, Straight Up Violence, and Croc Whisperer. Mothman,
these are winners.
Premonition, cheek claps, and scary red eyes. Chupacabra, goat sucking, and mangy dog. He's our most. Like,
he's a limited little creature.
He's a limited guy, but I think there's a lot of potential for power.
There's potential for power.
Oh yeah.
We got Flatwood.
He's the only cryptid that stacks.
That's right. Yeah, he gets more powerful as he goes. Flatwoods monster. We got skid marks, pungent mist, and loom menacingly. And finally, Jersey Devil, blood curdling screech, demonic bloodline, and fly away.
Nice.
So we will be building a few more of these guys. If you're not already in the Discord, join the Discord. I think we'll, in the next couple of days, put up like drafts of these character sheets for people to look at and weigh in on. So stay tuned to the Weekly Weird channel there for that.
You could also say other monsters you want us to make.
Yeah, please.
We've got a list,
Yeah.
but it could always be longer.
Yeah, we can
Because
make...
we might want to trade out the Fresno Nightcrawler for something better.
Turns out maybe the Fresno Nightcrawler is not so good. Maybe we want to get Slender Man in there. Maybe we want to get something more new in there, you know? Add some dumb movie monsters to this. I don't know. Do some suggestions, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Anyway, I'm going to turn down by the river. And say that we did it. Put into Discord the wiki part of spitting.
Yeah, if you can find a source on... Oh, wait, you did already.
That's what he says.
I thought it was a request. Put it in the Discord, but no. Then I read it different.
But where?
Oh, from... Oh.
Weekly Weird. Leeds Devil.
That's the Leeds Devil.
No,
Oh,
it's the same
okay.
one.
That's the same thing, right? Leeds is the mother.
The Jersey Devil often glows and it can breathe fire or poison with its breath, most classic dragon characteristics.
All right.
All right.
Wait, what's the source? What source? I don't see it.
It's the Cryptid wiki.
It's
wiki,
the Cryptid
not
wiki. It's not the actual, not the Wikipedia, which is
maybe we're going to the wrong
right.
source
maybe
ourselves.
we're going to the wrong source.
Right.
Fair enough, Dave. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But yes, I think those'll. Oh, and Dave, look at you. He revised the devil's butt picture. Good work, Dave. Amazing. Guys, I think we did the show.
We did that.
We did the show. And we're now going to end the show. Goodbye.
Good night,
Bye, everyone. Good night, everyone.
Thanks for your
Bye.
help.
Thanks for helping
Give us a call next time. On the phone. Next time.
November 22nd.
On the phone.
Cryptid Clash. Next week. Tier list. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Tune in next time for more